Charles Shaw was not my daddy. He looks so happy. He's a dog. Oh, I see you there, Wayne. You creep. Oh, are we having ice cream for breakfast? No, I am. You're hot. Every chuckles. I can get behind this. Oh, I gotcha. Picking up tea. Why are you winking at me? I don't know. We have the power of anime and friendship on our side, Oscar. If I'd let you out of my sight, you'd probably just disappear into the wilderness, only to return in the middle of the night after burning down City Hall. I mean, not on purpose. Wow, you don't waste any time, do you, Goose? What? What? I'm being nice. Did you know that Sybil has drugs? I thought I was playing Scarlet Hollow, not Dream Daddy. You know what? I think we're gonna open the door. I'm so sweet. Ew. No. Absolutely not. Oh, cookies. Dream Daddy. Oh my God. It's a twink. You have a blessed day, Goose. Yeah, yeah. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge. I didn't know you had twinks here. Spirit box, infrared camera, UV light. This doctor is so hot. Video cameras, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity. I've got chills, and they're multiplying. Parabolic microphone, Sharpies, and paper for automatic writing. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! Matches and candles for rituals. This is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. These people are all delusional and probably drugged, just like I am. God, I hope it's not the same drugs. Gretchen, Rosalina, Alexis, Tabitha!
There you are.
I want to get off the ride now. Just knock her out and leave us here. The Thick is plotting, Tabitha. You have merch? That fucking smile. That shit-eating grin. I'll slap your ass all day. My dream daddy. I mean, maybe you'd be into it. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Is this what's in the forbidden wing? Criminals?
The stain.
What? If I can't punch the ghost, what's the point? What is the point of doing anything? We're being judged by a pug, Tabitha. We're gonna die. Don't look at me like that, Tabitha. I'm as fucking confused as you are. How the fuck do I do a southern baby voice? Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 3? No. No. I'm good. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as your eyes flit open. You manage to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. Yeah, we didn't shower or anything. We just went straight to bed. Take a shower. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. Yeah, we never cleaned this, did we? Oh, frick. The water is hot and, surprisingly enough, clean. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you think about Rosalina's shattered leg and the image of a foot barely still attached to her body. Scrub feverishly, trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're a part of the dirt that coats you. Think about Sybil's warning. The worst is yet to come. Think about Wayne and wonder how many times he's watched you unseen. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, Think about someone special. Think about finally being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. Think about Rosalina. I just had one thought. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Time to start your day. Check on the opossum. Oh my god. Oh! There are 2 of them now. You brought a friend. Oh, they look so happy. You much less so. Wave at them. Please get out of my dresser. Pet them. Don't pet these things. Hi. You wave down at the opossums. They look up at you. Close the bit. Close it. Yeah. You've had enough of the growing family of opossums that live in your dresser. At least for the time being. Why can I keep checking the closet? That makes me nervous. Yeah, it still hasn't moved. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? No. Once it's gonna move. I know it is. That's enough of this closet. You turn back to the guest bedroom, look out the window. You hold your breath and approach the bedroom window. After finding that boot print and viscera in the garden yesterday, you can't help but anticipate something staring back at you. But there is nothing as far as I can see. Yeah, nothing. Whew. It's the same view. Turn back to the guest bedroom. Message your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Pull out your phone and open up your group chat. Morning, how are you guys holding up? Last night was terrible. What's the game plan? Y'all, I actually bonded with Tabitha last night. Can't wait to ghost bust tonight. I get to meet Reese today. Send the photo of a pained old man. Why? I get to meet Reese today. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. Text Stella. You You pull out your phone, send a photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. Ooh. Text Kanika. How are things with Miles? It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. Head downstairs. You've done everything you wanted to do here. It's time to start your day. Playing the field, keeping your options open. Oh, was that like flirting or something? You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Oh. Thick lady. Hi, Frou-Frou. Frou-Frou glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a redheaded woman busies herself, trying to tidy as best she can. Tabitha's eyes dart to the corner of the room, almost as if she's ashamed of being caught in the act of stress eating ice cream for breakfast. Oh, are we having ice cream for breakfast? No, I am. Hello? Hi, I'm Goose.
Good morning, I'm Janie. Just here to do my little weekly cleaning. Whatever cleaning Miss Tabitha will let me do, at least. I could have this place looking brand new, you know.
Don't go making any big renovations or moving anything around. I like knowing where my stuff is.
Okie dokie. It's so nice to finally meet you, Goose. I mean, I guess I did meet you on Monday when you popped into the diner and we all stared at you like you were some kind of sideshow attraction. Yeah, I was there. You probably didn't see me, bless your heart.
Janie.
But seeing someone somewhere and meeting them face to face are two completely different things, I suppose. All I'm trying to say is that it's wonderful to finally actually meet you. And I'm so happy part of the family's here to keep Miss Tabitha company with everything that...
Janie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tabitha. Am I being too much again?
Tabitha grumbles in acknowledgement. Any updates on Rosalina? Yeah, they had to take her foot. Oh no. Shit. She could wear a sick prosthetic. Her dad's lucky she's alive. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. She looks so powerful, dude. Fucking love this lady. She's so cool. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening. So you're coming with me. Hold on, you can't just tell me Rosalina lost a foot and move on like nothing happened. Take her foot? Jesus, Tabitha, you're not mincing words. I'll be out there in a couple of minutes. Gotta wrap up my morning routine. Why would I lie? What would that mean? I'll be out there in a couple of minutes. I feel like shit from last night and I still have to wrap up my morning routine. Given your track record, if I'd let you out of my sight, you'd probably just disappear into the wilderness, only to return in the middle of the night after burning down City Hall. I mean, not on purpose. If I'm lucky, you'll give me a call at some point between dousing the building in kerosene and lighting the match. Maybe we should have waited for her actually outside the mine. Janie, lock up when you leave, please, and don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. She's cute. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot.
Oh, Goose, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Couldn't have happened to nicer people.
Thanks, last night was a lot. You should get out of town. Why do you clean this place? That is none of our business. I'd love to chat, but I'd hate to interrupt your work. I'm in town for another few days, though, if you've got time.
Of course. Feel free to swing by the church any old time. Daniel and I are always there.
You're married to the creepy priest, all right?
Except when I'm working, of course, but Daniel's usually there regardless.
Obviously. He would be a bad priest if he wasn't. All right, let's go. Bye, Janie.
Be safe out there, you two.
You and Tabitha walk through the doors of the estate and into her car. The ride to town is uneventful. Your cousin, unsurprisingly, more focused on the road than on making conversation. All right, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. Shouldn't we be solving a mystery right now? After everything that's happened the past 2 days, it's nice to just go on an errand. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up tea from Sybil. Oh, I gotcha. Picking up tea. Why are you winking at me? I don't know. Nod sagely. Roll your eyes. Oh, I gotcha. Picking up tea. Yeah, I'm picking up tea. Why are you saying it all weird? It's okay, Tabitha. You can tell me if Sybil is your dealer. Tea slang for drugs here, right? Wink at her. There's actually an option to wink. Tea is slang for drugs here, yeah? I get what you're putting down. Did you think I was taking you with me to buy drugs? I'm picking up normal tea for drinking. Yes, normal tea that are made with drugs for drinking. I hear you. Wink. Sure you are. Oh, you can tell me we're cousins. I'm just pulling your leg. Wink. Sure you are. You wink at your cousin. Her face tightens into an all too familiar scowl. Okay. Sorry. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Ugh, other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. That is not true, Tabitha. That is just not true. True strength is not being afraid to show when you're struggling. Yeah, true strength comes from being able to crush your emotions into a tiny ball. You cannot get stronger if you do not fight. I'm surprised to see her let loose like that. I'm glad she's finally letting loose. Maybe her family will stop taking advantage of her. Poor Kanika's really going through it, huh? Yeah, I've never been one for public displays like that. I think it's healthy to express yourself. Good for her, honestly. I'd be losing it if Miles were my brother. Have I ever told you that you scare me? I hope there weren't any customers in there. True strength is not being afraid to show when you're struggling. You cannot get stronger if you do not fight. True strength is not being afraid to show when you're struggling. She is not going to agree with that. The only people who think it's admirable to show a soft underbelly are those who have been lucky enough to not wind up with a dagger in their heart. Bruh, I have been stabbed so many times, but I'm just not being a nihilist about it. One day that luck inevitably runs out, Goose. Come on already. Let's go. The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smells of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home.
Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities.
Morning. Is the new blend ready? Of course.
Goose, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will be just a minute.
I can't believe you tried to tell me you weren't here to buy drugs. Sounds like your daughter's pretty mad at you, Sybil. Can I go with you? I like the tea room. Afraid of Miles. What if he makes fun of me for being old? Can I have some tea? I believe you tried to tell me you weren't here to buy drugs.
Oh, she most certainly is. Didn't you know that there's no better place than Scarlet Hollow to stock up on devil's lettuce than my little old tea shop?
What? I am not some kind of stoner. Ugh, you know what? It doesn't matter. Think what you will.
I'm just pulling your leg, dear.
Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with a tinkling of bells. Try and listen in. You find a subtle spot near the door and listen in. The walls to the tea room are surprisingly thick, and you can only make out snippets of the conversation.
I know it. Longer. Short notice. Aren't easy to come by.
Is there enough?
Just fine. Make sure this is all.
Not keeping it.
You only have one.
Plenty of times. Your listening session is halted as the tinkling of bells announce another patron. Oh, this must be Beau then, his son, or in this case, another 2 patrons.
Well,
You've never seen the man beside Duke before, but whoever he is big and you love him.
if it ain't Goose. Beau, this is Miss Scarlet's cousin. They were there with Stella that night in the woods.
How's Birdie doing? It's a pleasure to meet you, Goose. My name's Beau. I'm Duke's boy.
Hope you've been faring better since all that unpleasantness.
How's Birdie doing? Things have gotten worse, actually. How have you been? Hanging in there? If I'm being honest, I'd almost forgotten you existed, Duke. Nice seeing you, Duke. I'll leave you to it. How's Birdie doing?
Oh, she's hanging in there. We managed to cut that little critter out of her and stitch her back up, but she ain't happy about her situation.
We got her set up in a closet with a heat lamp. Been trying to feed her all her favorite foods, scrambled eggs and whatnot, but she hasn't been too interested.
At least she's not out in them woods.
I still think you should put her down. Things have gotten worse.
I did hear whispers about what happened up in the mines last night. So sorry to hear about poor little Rosalina. Scarlet Hollow ain't so safe this week, it was seen.
How have you been? Are you hanging in there?
Oh, I can't complain. Now that we know what's been getting at the chickens, them things won't so much as step foot on my property. Not with Beau and me watching the perimeter with our shotguns at the ready. We even set the missus up with her pistol.
Good thing we was watching. Nearly caught Julius trying to make off with Big Betty. Julius. Big Betty.
As if he could have carried off a nearly 2,000-pound pumpkin on his own.
It's a pumpkin.
I'd almost love to see him try. It's not like we'll be taking her to the state fair anyway. Now all she's good for is making the world's largest pumpkin pie.
You could, like, freeze bits of her. That sounds so macabre. You could freeze the bits of the pumpkin. I don't think Mom has a tin big enough for a Big Betty-sized pie, Daddy. Who's Julius?
Julius Tremaine.
He practically spits the name.
Some cousin however many times removed. Though I don't claim him as kin. He owns the farm next to ours, except he doesn't seem to have a good grasp on whose property is whose.
Thinks he owns half our land. Always sneaking around taking vegetables we planted.
Of course, the way he tells it, we're the ones stealing from him, saying he's the one putting seeds in the ground.
Why would he do it on your property? That's so stupid. Once he does that, it's yours.
He's a miserable cuss, and he knows it too. Stealing vegetables born of other folks' hard labor is probably the only joy he has in life.
Big Betty's a pumpkin?
Sure is. Probably would have taken home at least a few ribbons at the state fair this year. Maybe in a world record, if we were lucky. Ah well, my hens are more important.
Good on you, Duke. We'll just have to grow an even bigger one next year, Daddy.
The land's been good to us. We sure grown big out on the Callaway farm.
Those things we saw on Monday are called ditchlings, and they're a bad omen. You seen any of those creatures around your farm? Yeah, we saw a few of those things. We got scared off before I could start shooting.
Nasty little buggers. We've all been losing sleep making sure we can keep an eye on things. See them rubbing off on the hens. None of the little ladies have been laying this week.
You know, Daddy, I bet some big mastiff could keep them things away. No. This seems like just the kind of job for a guard dog.
Now don't you start again. We ain't getting a dog. I got enough mouths to feed. And as much as you say you'll take responsibility, I know it'll be me cleaning up after it.
Yeah, because you would love it more than anybody else.
Besides, I don't have much faith those things would be stopped by a dog.
I don't either. They are like people-sized sometimes. Those things we saw on Monday are called ditchlings. They're supposed to be a bad omen.
Ditchlings.
Sounds like some old folk tale, if you ask me.
Suppose that suits them. As for being an omen, I believe that too. But I suppose there's not much to be done if they're forewarning some kind of disaster, besides looking out for me and mine. Still, I appreciate you telling me, Goose.
It's nice seeing you, Duke, and nice meeting you, Bo.
It was a pleasure running into you, Goose. We'd best get on with our shopping. Can't spend too long away from the farm, what with those little devils running around.
Can't leave Mama all by herself up there for very long, neither.
You have a good one. Hope Scarlet Hollow treats you better from now on.
Me too. It was nice meeting you, Goose. Please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. I'm not sure she is. They shuffle off into the aisles. Oh my god, he's so big. Oh my, he's so big. Jesus Christ. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes.
Oh my god, hey, I overslept. I still gotta make myself breakfast. Meet at the library and figure out a plan. And don't worry, I'd never forget about our Reese plans. Can't wait.
And then it buzzes again. She sends back an image of an exhausted alien.
If you want to come over for breakfast, would honestly love to hang out.
And then it buzzes yet again. Somebody was busy this morning. Sliding into the DMs, are we? If you want to hang out before the library thing, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. Oh my god. No, don't make me choose. I don't like that. If I go to Stella's, I'll get to meet Gretchen. If I go to see Avery, they might have some good gossip for me. If I talk to Kanika, I might get some info about this whole thing. But I'm so sorry. She's hot, but I don't really care. Which sucks. It honestly sucks. But like, there's so much going on. I'm gonna go to Avery. And if he doesn't give me any info, I'm going to Oscar's.
The diner is busy, but its vibe is different than the past 2 days. Its atmosphere muted and serious.
Oh my god, so many minors. Hello? Oh, most of them look so angry. Okay. Minors glance up at you with suspicion.
Hey, good to see you alive and well. You caught me at a good time. Break just started.
Hello?
I heard about what happened last night. The diner's been buzzing all morning, so I've been hearing a lot of things. Seems like those fellas back there are getting pretty riled up. Might be a good idea to give them some privacy, especially considering, you know, who you're related to.
I don't have any say in anything.
How about we take some biscuits to go? There's a little garden next door. I think you might like it. I like it anyway.
Oh, but I want to know the goings on. Good idea. Good idea.
Yep, let's bounce. 2 biscuits to go if you don't mind, Sal.
Sour-faced cook nods and sets a box on the counter.
See you, Aunt Winnie. Don't get my Avery into any trouble, Goose.
I can't make any promises. I've heard about what you've been getting up to, and if anything happens to them, you'll learn the true wrath of a southern woman. Yes, ma'am. We'll be sticking around the neighborhood. Unless a sinkhole opens up, I can't imagine there's much trouble to get into. They are also hot.
And this is the spot. It's a public garden I've been putting together.
Oh, no. Oh, I see you there, Wayne. You creep. Other than that, this looks so nice. Good job, Avery.
It was just an empty lot when I first moved here, but Winnie said it was okay for me to mess with it. So when I'm stuck in a rut with work or music,
oh, you're a musician?
I come here and dig around in the dirt, just organizing the chaos for a little while.
That's a good way to deal with things.
I don't think we came here to talk about my side projects. I've been hearing some absolutely wild stuff about last night. I mean, I don't know how much you overheard in the diner, but it seems like the miners are planning a strike.
I didn't overhear anything. You didn't give me a chance to.
Some of them have been saying that the old mine is haunted too.
That ghosts caused the collapse. I don't think, maybe, I don't know.
And that there's some guy walking around claiming to be a dead man?
He's never claimed to be a dead... Wait, what? So Sam Wayne is dead? But this dude is not dead.
I've heard about what happened to Oscar's kid too. What really went down last night?
Text Tabitha about the strike. Wait, the workers are striking? Actually, I did come here to talk about your side projects. I don't want to talk about heavy stuff. Let's just chill. Experiencing last night just once was enough. Okay, you know what? I said I wouldn't tell them while their aunt was just hanging over us, so I'm just gonna tell them. You do your best to sound sane as you fill Avery in on all the details of what happened in the mines. The knocking, the ghostly figures of dust and light, the strange episode with the stone, and of course the violent way it all happened. He's still there.
Holy shit, nothing ever happens here. It's like this town has it in for you.
Yeah. Must be my scarlet blood. It's like a curse or something. Been fine. I like to roll with the punches. Would it be bad to say I've actually had a good time? I just wish someone would help me leave. I'm sick of being in a horror movie. Do you regret moving here now that everything's going to hell? I'm kind of indifferent to what's going on, to be honest. I've enjoyed the challenge. It's been fine. I like to roll with the punches. Must be my scarlet blood. It definitely is. It's like a curse or something. Guess you should have stayed in Birdville. Scarlet Hollow clearly has a bone to pick with you. Family, am I right? Sucks that just sharing genetics with somebody is enough to inextricably tie you together forever, even beyond the grave. Been fine, though. I like to roll with the punches. Cool and collected. Me, personally, I'd say it, but I'm a little excited about everything that's been going on. Something's actually happening here. I just wish I weren't hearing about it secondhand. Seems like that's how I hear about a lot of things in town. Yes, I should be glad I haven't been in the middle of all that danger. But at the same time, I want to know what those ghost miners look like, you know? I want to have seen those awful little things that live in the woods. Oh, you will. You will. They are so bold and brazen now. You'll see them. But I also hope it quiets down. The past 2 days have probably been as much horror as this little town can handle. Sorry, I must seem a little off my rocker. You want to trade places with me? No, I get it. I'm a thrill seeker too. I think it's natural to feel a little excited. People have been hurt. Yeah, you kind of do. You want to trade places with me? You can be the stranger who just came to town and brought hell with them. And I'll be the charming diner employee with a bunch of interesting patterned shirts. Oh, you think I'm charming? Seriously though, it wasn't too long ago that I was in your shoes. Minus the hell part, when he was more welcoming of Tabitha, but other folks, not so much. It's not like Charlotte was a huge city, but you'd think I just came from somewhere like New York. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. Quite breeze passes over you. You're hot. You're hot, fam, okay? Is everything in this garden yours? So you like plants. What do you honestly think about this town? Seems like you've made good friends here. You mentioned music when we first got here. Are you a musician? Ooh, you want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? Me and Stella and Kanika are gonna ghost bust Oscar's house. I think around sundown? Ghost hunting? Hell yes. Count me in. I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but the sort of freaky stuff Scarlet Hollow has been throwing at you this week, I guess I'll be prepared for anything. Thanks for thinking to invite me. I really appreciate that. Are you a musician? You mentioned music when we first got here. Yeah, I've got a SoundCloud and everything. Oh, can you link me? I would need your number though, so you can text me. Pretty much what I want to do with the rest of my life, whether it winds up being profitable or not. How does that make you money? Do you even jam with locals? Play folk music with them? I'd love to hear your stuff sometime. Oh, thanks. I'll send you the link, but you'll hear some at the party this Saturday if you swing by. Definitely. Also, don't worry if it's not your kind of thing. I don't expect everyone I know to vibe with it, so no pressure. What do you play? Synths. I've got 3 of them. And I'd have more, but I promised myself I'd only add to the collection when I'd master the ones I already have. I started with the bass guitar though. Don't ask me why, the bass just called to me. Do you ever jam with locals? Play folk music with them? For sure. Every month the musicians in town get together for a song circle. It's one of my regular social events. I bring my bass and strum along. Julie's just there with his banjo, and even though it's a bunch of older country folks, they seem genuinely happy to see me there. I think they're thrilled that a young person is helping to carry on these traditions. I guess I'm like insurance that these songs and the way they play them aren't just going to vanish. Old Southern people are chill with you? There's a politeness with a lot of old Southern folks. They don't like you, but you're all in a polite setting together. They might be a little off, but it's not like they can come at you with pitchforks. And honestly, they like my vibe. That's not always true though, especially when you're not in a polite setting. But once people find out when he is my aunt, they usually wind up slinking back with apologies. Oh my god, the house is literally hanging off the cliff. Look at that. It's oh my god, that is terrifying. So, you like plants? Couldn't you tell? You should see my place. It's practically a jungle. I'd love to. I've got pothos, monstera, palea, a few varieties of fern, and peperomias. I'll spare you the full roster. It'd take all day. For, say, a gift. Any plants I should avoid? Do you have a favorite? Why put so much effort into something that's barely even alive? Do you have a favorite? It'd have to be my dragon scale, alocasia. I'll admit it's partly because it's called dragon scale, like it's some plant from a fantasy world. It's also a cutting from one of my online plant friends. I can't believe he's still standing there listening. Life got pretty busy, so we don't talk much anymore, but every time I look at the plant, it reminds me that someone cared enough to package it up and send it to me. Plus, the leaves look like big puffy cartoons. Excellent quality in a plant. For, say, a gift. Any plants I should avoid? A gift? You don't have to go to all that trouble. I should probably get you something. You're the one who's in town because of a family tragedy. But just in case it's handy, the only kind of plant that never did it for me is succulents. Oh, really? Oh, but they're so cute. I need something that reminds me it's a living thing and not a fancy kind of rock that I water every now and then. But they're so cute though. Don't tell anyone I said that. Folks in town keep getting me succulents as gifts, and I don't want them to think I don't appreciate the gesture. So you have a lot of succulents. How dare you say that about succulents? They are perfect babies. What can I say? They're just not my thing. You can have all of mine. If anyone asks, I'll just say they died. Then everybody can be happy. And I'd have a vacant shelf to fill with new cuttings. Deal. Return. You're hot. Every chuckles. So I've been told. Ooh, we like ourselves a confident royal, yes. Though I hope you came to see me for more than just the eye candy. Nope, just the eye candy. Enjoy a quiet moment. You let the breeze wash over you as you enjoy a quiet moment in Avery's garden. Your phone buzzes in your pocket.
Almost forgot, it's Mayor Jimmy Day. Good excuse to head over to the library. We should check in with Oscar. Meet y'all there in half an hour.
I totally blanked on that. Been having a weird foggy morning. Wild that they're still doing the Major Jimmy thing even after last night. Do you think news has spread yet? But yeah, we should go see Oscar. See y'all soon. That's a lot of texts. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Gotta meet the mayor and tell him there's a curse on the town. Just Kanika and Stella making plans for Mayor Jimmy Day. Why is everyone so jazzed about meeting the mayor? Just folks making plans for It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Oh, it's Mayor Jimmy Day. Hell yeah, he's one of the best parts of living here, honestly. Really? Politicians? All right. I've still got a little bit of time to kill before my shift starts back up. And I'm sure Aunt Winnie won't mind. Let's get over there before there's too much of a crowd. Yeah. New kid in town. Spend some quality time with Avery. Yes. You and Avery make your way to the library. It's busier than usual. A small crowd has already formed in a corner of the main foyer. Should we have told Tabitha about the strike? No, that's her business. I'm not gonna interfere with that. And also, like, it sounds like they need to do that. I mean, it sucks that they would do that now in the middle of all this chaos, but whatever.
Oh, hey, Goose. And Avery, too.
Hey, can't believe I'd almost forgotten about Mayor Jimmy Day. Thank God we have something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts.
Yes, the whole gang's here. And Avery, too. I've been waiting to introduce Goose to the mayor for, like, the entire time I've known them. I've never gotten to introduce someone to the mayor before.
It'll be worth it. Trust us.
All right, shall we?
Okay, who is this dude? Ah! He's a dog. Gretchen. She does not like him. Oh my god. Oh my god, Stella, your jumpsuit is so cute. And Kanika, you slay, girl, honestly. The secret secret. Oh my god, the portraits in the back. Are all the mayors of this town dogs? I can get behind this. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. You haven't met the serious man by his side, but you have to assume that he's the mayor's handler. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. Oh, hello, sir. It's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor, something terrible is going to happen in this town and we need your help. He's a dog. He's so cute. I was expecting something different. We're doomed. I knew he'd be a dog. Okay, we met the mayor. Let's go. It's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. You reach forward to take the mayor's little paw in your hand, but his burly security detail stops you. Dude, I brought enough treats for the both of you. Calm down. No paw shaking. Only head pats and ear scratches allowed.
Isn't he just the cutest? It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow, besides the nature. And all my friends and Winnie's Biscuits and the close-knit small-town community, of course. But having a dog mayor is a close fifth, no contest.
He's pretty cute, too. It's almost like he really thinks he's the mayor. The way he sits all regal like that. Avery turns to you conspiratorially. Though to be honest, I voted for Daisy in the last election. Don't tell him that. Oh, shit. Oh, she really doesn't like him. Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at Mayor Jimmy.
Hey, what, Gretchen? Calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle.
Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor.
I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along.
Oh, Gretchen. Stella walks off, struggling to hold Gretchen back. Kanika and Avery are quick to follow. What? Dog cookies. Okay, goodbye. It looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Oh my god. Oh, you're the priest, aren't you? Yeah, you're definitely the priest. Yeah, this is giving me creepy vibes. You know what? No, I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm not gonna let other people's opinions cloud my own judgment, okay? Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Whoever he is, you can feel his desperation to make a good first impression. A self-sustained and self-fulfilling prophecy.
Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Goose. Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now.
I doubt Perlan is in a better place. It sounds like she was awful. Let's not kid ourselves. We both know Perlan is in hell. Yeah, a better place. I don't believe in an afterlife. Oh, thank God I've been hoping to find a priest. Hey, do you know anything about ghosts? Like the Holy Ghost? Anyways, I should go. It's nice meeting you, though. Don't talk to me. Back off, preacher man. I ain't buying what you're selling. Did you know the Sybil has drugs? I don't believe in an afterlife. Let's not kid ourselves. We both know Perlan is in hell.
I'm sure she wasn't that bad. Most people are good deep down inside. It's best not to speak ill of the dead.
Do you know anything about ghosts? Ghosts? I've never encountered one myself. Not even the Holy Ghost? Huh. That's surprising.
But I have heard stories of folks who have been visited by their loved ones from beyond the grave, and it seems like it provides them with a sort of spiritual healing, like their beloved relatives are watching over them, even in death.
Yeah, it sounds creepy.
Is this about Perlan, or perhaps your mother? Have you been visited by her?
Now, I know you're not talking about my mother. I think we need an exorcism. Dang, I thought you might have some good ghost stories. Ew, no, I mean real ghost stuff, scary stuff. I think we need an exorcism. No, Oscar's place on No, I mean real ghost stuff. Scary stuff.
I prefer to think ghosts are our loved ones, reaching out to us from heaven to let us know we don't need to worry about them and that we'll be reunited one day.
But if you believe in heaven, you believe in hell. So let's say they are ghosts of people that went to hell.
Sure, that can sometimes frighten people, but holy visitations often do. We must remember to be not afraid of that we don't understand.
People in town seem to think there's something wrong with you. That would be so mean to say that. That would be so rude. He hasn't been mean or rude or disrespectful in any way. I should go. It was nice meeting you, though.
Of course. And if you find yourself in need of counseling or spiritual guidance, you know where to find me.
I'm not really religious. These types are like, oh, you're not religious? That's fine. I will make it my mission in life to save your soul. I'm not really religious.
There's no need to have a religious background. Counseling is much more about giving people an opportunity to be heard. I'm not going to try to convert you or anything. I just want to help support the fine folks of this community and their families in any way I can.
I'm sure you believe that's true.
And that includes you. No pressure, of course. But if you ever feel like you're struggling, could use a good listener, you know where to find me.
Up on the hill? Yeah.
It was lovely to meet you. And you have a blessed day, Goose.
Yeah, yeah. Bye. The pastor leaves you be and joins the line to see the mayor. Nothing to do now but catch up with your companions. Oh my god, Oscar. What the heck? I thought I was playing Scarlet Hollow, not Dream Daddy. What the frick?
Oh my god. Poor Rosalina. I can't even imagine how scary this has been for her. She seems in high spirits right now, but they've got her on some pretty strong pain medication.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Is she on that good shit?
So I'm not sure how she's going to feel when that wears off. And it was the whole foot? Yeah, it was bad. But she's alive. We'll both be able to move on from this. We just have to get through the tough parts first.
I should have done more for her. Like what? Left the other two kids in the mines? I should have done more for her.
No, you don't have to beat yourself up over this. She's actually been talking about you all morning. She's really happy that you were able to help her and all her little friends.
Her little friends.
She keeps saying how much she wants to bake you a cake. Of course, we need a real kitchen for that, not just a hot plate. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I'd better get going. I was only supposed to come back to pick up a few things, but then the hospital called and said there'd been some big bus accident on the highway and they need the beds, so I have to come pick her up, even though our house is still haunted and the only place she can lie down until then is the dirty back room that drove her away in the first place, and Mayor Jimmy Day is happening. Sorry. I'm just a little overwhelmed. It's okay, Oscar. We're here to help. Yeah, we're gonna get that ghost. If you like, we could cleanse your house while you go pick her up. Seems like a good idea to do it while the sun is up anyway, right? If only. But it doesn't come out during the day. So any cleansing attempts are going to have to wait until nightfall. I'm still not even sure we can get rid of it at all. I think I'd have to see for myself that it was gone. It managed to trick me a couple times and I can't handle any more surprises right now. I've got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar.
Don't worry, Oscar. We'll fix this. We have the power of anime and friendship on our side, Oscar. I still don't think ghosts are real. I'm starting to get cold feet about this ghost. Don't worry, Oscar. We'll fix this. We got you, boo.
Heck yeah, we will.
Dream Daddy. Sorry, it's inappropriate.
Yeah, whatever this is, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm heading out. It should be dark by the time we get back, so I suppose I'll see y'all then. Bye. Say hi to Rosalina for us. Oscar hurries off, car keys jingling as he jogs out the door. Let's head up to Reese's. Maybe we can get him to come ghost hunting with us. Oh no, you're not gonna try to get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out for even asking. I wonder if he even knows what happened last night. I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Jesus, should we tell him? It's always better to know about stuff like this. Withholding information and trying to keep people in the dark on purpose doesn't really help anyone. That's my opinion, at least. Yeah, but also you don't want to spread panic. Anyway, y'all have fun at Dr. Kelly's place. Catch you tonight in the haunted house. Yeah. See you, Avery. Anyway, shall we? Time to go. So I finally met Pastor Daniel. It was only a matter of time until he tried to pull you aside about grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from this general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know where he finds so many. I think he just really wants people to like him. His vibes are bad. He and Janie keep trying to make me go to church. That is not true. That's all I have to say, really. I met him. He's been met. I have no opinions on the man. I think he just really wants people to like him. But he comes off as desperate. It's a vicious cycle. This is beautiful. Oh, when you put it like that, his whole situation's kind of sad. Even if that's the case, it doesn't mean I have to like him. Whatever his deal is, goes a step beyond trying too hard to get people to like him. The man was grinning through all of my dad's funeral. He's not normal. And I don't mean that in a stigmatizing mental illness kind of way. There's just this little siren that goes off every time I see him that tells me to get away from him. Okay, well you should trust that. That's exactly how I would describe it too. The whole town feels the same way. Now that I think about it, He must be pretty lonely.
He can look for friends somewhere else. Do you mind if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? I'm gonna do it anyway, so please don't.
Oh my god, yes. Can you imagine how much fun that would be if she actually shows? Stella, come on. I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. You just haven't given her a chance.
And the puppy dog eyes and Gretchen too.
Maybe if she comes along tonight, the two of you will finally get along.
No, I'm inviting her. Kanika sighs as you shoot your cousin a text and invite her to the evening's ghost hunt. All right, I guess she's your family.
And she'll probably be too busy at the mines to even show anyways. I don't say that, Neeks. If we're lucky, we'll have another opportunity to forge a bond of friendship between the two of you.
Stella, stop forcing people into situations. Like, I really don't like this about Stella. It's starting to grind at my gears. And it's like actually starting to make me a little bit upset. And I know we all love her and she's the best and she's hot and the jumpsuit is fire. But like, I wonder if that's merch. Do you think that's her merch? Whatever. But like, she keeps doing this where she's just like, oh, but I'm cute and quirky and can like coerce people to do what she wants them to do with her little like, it's low-key kind of manipulative. She's probably not doing it on purpose, but it's pretty obnoxious and people need to call her out on it. Head to Reese's.
All right, shall we head out?
Yeah. The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. Where are we gonna leave Gretchen? Because she said we shouldn't bring her. We couldn't bring her, right? Oh, right. Here, okay. No ditchlings. Nope. No catastrophes coming. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later. The sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together. Yeah, and she said, don't bring Gretchen. You can't bring a dog into this house. Probably because of sanitary reasons. Because Gretchen walks on the dirty ground. And also like stuff that comes off. Maybe he's allergic. I don't know. But she still brought her. Also, where's the soda that you were gonna get? Like, she's just blatantly being super disrespectful and not very mindful.
There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together.
Okay, but what if she yells at us? Oh! Oh my god. It's a twink. I didn't know you had twinks here. It's too late. The door swings open. Hey.
Reese!
Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. You must be Goose, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Goose updates. Oh, she doesn't like him. Oh no. Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them.
Are they here already?
I knew you'd show up early, Stella, and you brought the dog. Great.
Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden.
Yeah, you did it on purpose. That's not cool, Stella. That's not cool, Stella. The dog stays outside.
But
It's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats.
you know I always have some of those easy chew dog jerkies stashed away. But we go everywhere together.
Do you want to come in or not? So you can stay outside, Stella. Kanika nervously tugs Stella away towards her van. It's not sunny, so it won't get hot in the van, and she said she was gonna leave the AC on. Okay, well, what about you, Goose? Are you coming in? I trust dogs. Why doesn't Gretchen like you, Reese? I mean, if he's sick, he probably smells like a lot of meds, like hospital, basically. Like, he has no smell, basically. So, a lot of pets don't like that. Sure. Oh, sure. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, she's so hot. This doctor is so hot. Oh my god. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. Oh yeah, look at that.
So how can I lend a hand?
By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner and you can leave my house and go on about your business. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raised a single questioning eyebrow.
I don't mind a little mess.
Yeah, I doubt it would be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. God, the music is so ominous. Cool, we'll just be downstairs then.
You won't even know we're here.
Oh, trust me. I know you're here. You make your way towards the basement stairs. Oh. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room. Hiding the bare cement floor, ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Oh my goodness. You're talented, dude. You're a little fucked up, but you're talented. What was wrong with this one? What is this? No, that's not what I think it was. With teeth. Is it? Yeah, it's a head, I think. Yeah, okay. That's cool. This is also cool. These look like ditchlings. Bill Cipher? No, that's Illuminati. I don't know what this is. Cool imagery. You're sleeping next to this? Okay. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense. Kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. Haven't been cleaning much. Do you need us to break you out of here? I don't think your mom could stop me. Do you need us to sneak you out of here? This place feels like a prison. Your mom really looks out for you. Kanika's right. Your mom is scary. Your mom is hot, dude. So has Stella told you about everything that's happened the past couple of days? Your whole situation's gotta be rough. I'm sorry. What are you sick with? Your art. That's quite a movie collection you've got. Got any Rex? Let's not do the top two. Quite a movie collection you've got. You got any Rex? Quite a movie collection you've got. Got any Rex? Let me think. Oh, have you heard of Shinochi? Deathblood? I saw that for the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested. Damn, I would usually be down for that, but we gotta head over to Oscar's after this. We promised we'd ghostbust his place. He's apparently been dealing with bad haunting. And I feel like we should really be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina both need our support right now. We could always ditch. This movie sounds good. I don't like horror movies anyway. I'll take a rain check on that movie though. Yeah, we'll definitely come by for a movie night this week. I'm free tomorrow night. Same goes for Goose. Okay. I should probably work tomorrow, but I can close up early. Your art. Slap these bad boys on a mug. You could make a buck or two. It's so emo. Sure, a lot of it. It's exquisite. Thank you, Goose. I don't really make my art for other people, so it's always a nice surprise when it resonates with someone, especially considering how personal these pieces are to me. Yeah, so the mug thing would not have been a good one. Having other people look at them sometimes feels like I'm having them look over a raw wound. You know, I still got that painting I stole from you back in high school. I even took it to college with me. You make good stuff, dude. Oh no, you should get rid of that whole thing. It's ancient. Knowing there are people out there who might see something I made in high school is horrifying. No way, it's rad and people compliment it all the time. You could gain a real following if you ever posted these online, you know? I think I'm okay sticking to sparsely populated late night live streams. That's all the social media I can handle. Oh yeah, look at that setup. He has a webcam and an extra camera for his art, I guess. I don't know how you do it, Stella. Having to exist in front of all those people all the time. Knowing some version of you lives in their heads. Knowing they expect something out of you that you might not be able to give them. Okay, but if the only time you ever put your art on display is a live stream during ghoul hours, when am I gonna be able to see what you've been working on? Do you have VODs somewhere? Tell you what, when I die, I'll leave you my paintings. Then you can see them all. And maybe they'll be worth millions since I'll be dead. I'd be able to rest easy knowing someone had retroactively given my life value. If you need someone to pose for your paintings this week, that's so kind of you to offer. If you're okay with hanging out at weird hours, I'd love for you to come by and sit for me. It's been a long time since I was able to draw anyone but myself. I'd really appreciate the company. Maybe we could all come. Oh my god, Stella, read the room. Maybe we could all come. Wouldn't that be fun? Stella, read the room. Girl, has Stella told you about everything that's happened the past couple of days? Every detail. I wish I could see some of it myself, but you know, he gestures in futility towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. Yeah, Stella. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. There's nothing to apologize for. And I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die has already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? What do you think of my cousin? Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Your art is, reminding me of them. Yeah, they've been coming up in my window at night. Oh, I see.
Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they look like something out of your nightmares?
Yeah, I thought it was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. Oh, yeah, yep, definitely. Yep, He pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night.
What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though?
I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me.
Agree to disagree with you there.
Those things are gonna be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. Do you think the town is doomed? What do you think of my cousin? What do you think's going on with Wayne? Do you think the town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I guess that's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not, but it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or Doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know.
I would totally tell you if there was a riot.
Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so. But the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. What do you think of my cousin? She was always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone. Or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible.
You guys just never took the chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet.
She is. I agree. I'll pass, thanks. What do you think's going on with Wayne? I mean, how would he know? Who?
You know, that guy who's been following Goose around being all ominous?
Oh yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going on. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look, for all our sakes. Your mom is scary. Your mom really looks out for you. Your whole situation's gotta be rough. I'm sorry. What are you sick with? So you three go way back, huh?
Almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K-12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks and were stuck with them through their whole school career. Poor kids.
Not that we were free from dealing with jerks, like a certain Scarlet I could name. Okay, Kanika, we get it. You don't like her. We get it, okay? You're hot, but like if you don't stop with the passive aggressiveness, I'm gonna have to tell you off.
Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that.
Maybe to you, the way she used to look at me, you think I rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here. Though to be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it though. Why? I don't think anybody deserves that. Your situation's gotta be rough. I'm sorry. Thanks. But I've been dealing with this thing for a while, so you don't have to feel sorry for me. Oh, I don't feel sorry for you. I'm sorry for you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in a loop. I'm gonna stop. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be.
You're so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death.
Pulling a Stella, okay?
You haven't, right?
Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches like there are worms crawling underneath it. I could live for a long time or a short time. No one's sure, but I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future's unknowable. One day I'll wind up in a pine box, just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Damn, Reese. I may be a goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit.
We'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right?
Thanks, guys. But you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. Surely there must be something the doctors can do for you. That would be such a stupid thing to say. Don't pull a Stella. True, we'll all join the worms one day. We've just got to make the best of what we got. What's your diagnosis, if you don't mind me asking? This is really none of our business. True, we'll all join the worms one day. We've just got to make the best of what we got when we have it. Of what we got when we got it. See? Goose gets me. Stella, maybe it was a mistake to get these two together. Your mom really looks out for you. That's one way to look at it, I guess. It's possible she's gotten a bit of an edge lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. Yeah, I get that. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's kind of accepted that it's just something we have to manage. But even if she's a little harsh, she means well. It's like you said, she's just looking out for me. Yeah, but I hope that you understand that there are limits to that. I mean, you are an adult, and you are in your full right to make your own decisions, to decide what's best for you. Even if she's a doctor, she's not your doctor, and legally she wouldn't be able to be because... whatever. I know you think you need her, but there are plenty of people out there who'd love to dote on you. I get that. She's just worried about you. I guess Kanika has a point, though. She's a little controlling. Though I guess I have to wonder if isolating you from your friends is really looking out for you. She's kind of hot. I mean, she is, though. She is. We saw her in her jogger outfit. I mean, no, we didn't. We haven't seen her in that. I know you think you need her to take care of you, but I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who love to dote on you. Oh my god, okay. I wouldn't want to be a burden on anyone else. Doting on somebody is not being a burden. Wow, you don't waste any time, do you, Goose? What? I'm being nice. Like a cashier at the supermarket. Only I'm not getting paid. I'm here of my own choice. For free.
I thought it was sweet.
I thought it was kind of sweet, too. Me too. I'm so sweet. Anyways, did you know she turned us away yesterday? She said we couldn't even talk to you. Yeah, because he was asleep. He was asleep, Kanika. You came by yesterday? She didn't tell me. But I was probably asleep, that's all. Yeah, that's what she said. Are you sure it's not just that I did something wrong and she's never forgotten it and will hold it against me until the day I die? Actually, Kanika, I think she admires you. She says you have a good work ethic, and she has a lot of respect for people like that. Really? She really said that? Whoa. Then I can't imagine how mean she must be to the people she doesn't like. I think she's usually nicer to them. That's how you know you've really messed up.
What about me? Does she say things about me?
Oh, that's a dangerous question to ask, Stella. Do you want to know?
Well, when you say it like that, no. I'll just keep imagining us as very good friends.
I mean, she's not nice to you, Stella, so that's a plus. Do you want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? I mean, it's gonna be a no. It's gonna be a hard no, but I want him to feel included.
Oh, wow. Do you think you'd be down for that?
Shut up, Stella.
We'd love to have you.
Shut up, Stella. Seriously.
It's
It's an empty gesture. Have you heard of him? That would be so amazing, but I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking to town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. Yeah. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. Yeah, of course. Otherwise, it's not washing your hands, it's just wetting them. Yes, ma'am. I don't want anyone sharing their germs.
Sure thing, Doc.
I already washed them. No, go wash your hands. God, no use saying anything here. It's probably best to just silently comply. I would do that anyway. You guys are not gonna? Y'all nasty. Ooh, look at these pictures. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. Something that reminds you of the dusty tunnels you narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum just beyond your hearing fills the air, and you feel strange. Oh, look at this dude, dragon. Happy Valentine's Day. Aw, look at Reese, little baby Reese. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Open the door, open the door, open the door. You know what? I think we're gonna open the door. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand, your heart full of both deep dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well, just cleaning this door. That's a stupid lie. There's something compelling about this door. Just cleaning this door. That's so stupid. I don't know why we would lie. There's something compelling about this door. No, there isn't. Now wash your hands. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. Oh, awkward. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense, his shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. Oh, okay. No condiments for you, Reese? Awkward. She sits opposite you at the far end of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. I mean, I would get she would be suspicious of me after having literally seen me do that. It's a position of authority, where her height gives her a vantage point over everyone else. No one at this table does anything without her noticing. It almost feels like, despite the presence of your friends, this is strictly a conversation between you and the doctor. Given her protectiveness towards Reese, you find it odd that he's seated between the two of you, rather than the other way around. It's almost as though she's guarded, not only towards you and Stella and Kanika, but towards her son as well. She's afraid of him? Pills? She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. Oh, he doesn't even have anything to drink with it. Oh, I hate doing that.
This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade?
No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make my own pasta sauce.
Well, you have excellent taste and brains. And if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know I...
No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom was poisoning her kid for 18 years. That's such a stupid ass thing to say. Okay, about Reese. The danger. Small talk. The food's really good. Thanks for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. Why didn't you want me poking around the clinic? I mean, she's a doctor. There's confidential information in there. What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? You're a doctor. Have you ever seen a dead body? How well do you know Tabitha? What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? Noisy and messy, like all kids. And they always had those little projects. Videos or crafts or animal rescues. Oh, that made her smile thinking of that. Whatever it was that had captured their imaginations that week. So like I said, noisy and messy.
Didn't we bring a dead squirrel into your house once?
Oh god, not the squirrel. I remember that squirrel. Didn't you think the doc could Frankenstein it back to life or something? I was like 12. I was very susceptible to what I saw in media and very sad about that squirrel. That's one of those things that keeps me up at night. I still feel guilty about bringing that thing into your house, Dr. Kelly. I'm just glad you didn't make it a habit. Have you ever seen a dead body? Thanks for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. I don't usually have to cook for so many people. I'm just glad there's enough for everyone. It reminded me of what it used to be like when these two would come over, hungry teenagers, eating me out of house and home. I should have charged your parents for all the food you kids went through, honestly. It was like I was running a restaurant, not a doctor's office. How old do you know Tabitha? Not very. I'd know her a lot better if your family didn't seem to be so afraid of doctors. I can count on one hand the number of times she's been in my office. No wonder everyone but that old Edwardine died so young. Hopefully your mother was better about taking you to doctor's visits. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something genetic at play, and it's much better to catch those things early. Wow. About Reese. Does no one in this town have two parents? Oh my god. What exactly does he have? Don't talk about him as if he's not here. It must break your heart having to isolate your son from the world like this. Do you think Reese might feel better if he got to see people more often? I mean, Reese himself already told all of us that he wish he could, but he knows that he can't. Or are you so hell-bent on keeping your son from seeing his friends? Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. Don't you find your son's art concerningly macabre? Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. He has a lot of skill, honed through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. I don't want to be rude and disrespectful. You're a doctor. Where were you last night when Rosalina got hurt? I'm a doctor, not an EMT. Right. But you live right here. You probably would have gotten there before the paramedics. But once she's back in town, I expect we'll be seeing a lot of each other. She won't be the first amputee I've treated, so at least I have some experience. The poor kid. It's gonna be a tough adjustment. I hope I can be helpful to her. Poor Rosalina.
I think she'll be just fine. Oscar said she seemed in high spirits.
High being the key word there. Pain meds will do that. Exactly. See any weird, hairless creatures scurrying around in the woods at night? Has anyone come in suffering from hallucinations? I'm not at liberty to discuss private medical information.
Are you sure? Not even a little bit?
Stella, stop. It's HIPAA. She can't. No, she would lose her license.
It could help our investigation into the strange goings on. It's not like you have to name names.
Investigation? Into what? The mind collapse? I think this is best left to professionals, Stella, not someone who runs around in the woods with a camcorder. Judging by the police response so far, Dr. Kelly, I don't think it is. We saw some stuff down in the mines last night that I struggled to explain. Maybe if we knew if there were any miners suffering from hallucinations, we could just rule it out as a gas leak, but you were in an abandoned mine. The chances that you were huffing something dangerous and hallucinatory are through the roof. Leave it at that and treat it as the tragic accident it was, not like some kind of mystery to unravel. You see any weird hairless creatures scurrying around in the woods at night when you maybe went jogging or something? I don't know. Do you jog? I don't tend to go wandering in the woods after dark. So no, you don't have to go all the way to the woods. They've been coming to our windows at night. They've been what?
There are these things called ditchlings, and they've been preying on the local wildlife, and Goose and I...
Oh, I see. There's some of your little cryptozoological creatures. I know it sounds pretty out there, but I've seen these things in person. We're not messing around. They're out there, laying eggs and animals and doing God knows what else. And here I thought you finally managed to get an even head on your shoulders, Kanika. Kanika, don't give a shit what other people think of you. Seems like Stella might be a bad influence on you. I know her little stories can be convincing, but that's only because she's managed to so thoroughly convince herself. She's not making up stories. Neither's Kanika, and neither am I. All you have to do is look outside after dark. There have been more every night. They're all pale and doughy, and their faces, they're like sculptures of humans that didn't set right. I punched one in the face area. I see. You stay up too late painting your grisly faces, so you've started to see them everywhere. I'm sure whatever's outside, it's just raccoons or... Stop doubting everything I say. Stop trying to rewrite things I tell you to fit what you think should be true. There's weird shit going down in Scarlet Hollow, whether you want to face it or not. You can feel the tension at the table start to rise. Oh, apparently it's my fault. Oh, goodness. She's not a vet, so this would be a stupid question. Have there been any strange illnesses spreading around town? She's gonna be like, I'm not at liberty to tell you. What? No. Are you sure you haven't met with any miners who had unusual symptoms? Anyone who seemed sort of drippy? Or strangely ominous when they talked? What? Sorry to pry, just doing my due diligence. Absolutely not. I've barely seen so much as a runny nose, which is a good thing. If you're so concerned about the mine, why don't you just have Goose ask Tabitha? She won't tell me shit. I have no interest in violating HIPAA for your weird little investigation into nothing. Do you know Sam Wayne? Sam Wayne? Dr. Kelly takes a moment to think. No, doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know?
Someone's been following Goose around. Super mysterious guy.
I wouldn't say mysterious, I'd just say creepy. We have reason to believe he might have caught some kind of weird illness at the mines. He definitely looks like he could use medical help, so please let us know if he shows up or anything. If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. This isn't any of my business. All right? She keeps looking at him. The danger. Okay, you remain silent, quietly picking at the store-bought spaghetti and dinner rolls. So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Goose is still in town? We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc.
Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay.
You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone, just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. Oh. The way she, like, pulls her shoulders, like, up and down. It's like she doesn't like him getting upset. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over. He stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix silence. As Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Okay, hottie. Everyone get out of my house. Please, just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. Honey, I know you love your son, but this is not the right way to go about it. But we can't just leave him like this. His doctor mom is here. She's not gonna leave with us.
Now is when he needs friends the most.
No, now is when he needs me the most. I am his doctor and his mother. You should not be his doctor. I know you care about him. I know that. And he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. Don't think I don't know something's up here. Don't think we don't know something's up here. Just throw them under the bus with me. We have stuff to do anyways. You seemed fine before dinner. Sorry. We'll get out of your way. Good. The three of you rush to the door.
We'll be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon.
Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. The click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. Something weird happened when I went to wash my hands. It was like I was forced to try and break into the clinic. Did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? I got that impression. Me, Goose. There's something seriously wrong with that dynamic. I didn't even get to finish my shitty food. Dr. Kelly's hiding something. What a lovely dinner! Something weird happened when I went to wash my hands. It was like I was forced to try and break into the clinic. Forced how? It was like something was making me go there.
I wonder. Was it like that carving in the pit last night? Before you had that seizure, it was kind of like you were hypnotized.
I wasn't there, but I guess I'll take your word on it. Hypnotism seems like a step up from what we've been dealing with, though.
I mean, I don't know. A lot happened last night, but the whole thing was very trance-like.
Compelling. I was compelled, not hypnotized, which I guess is the same thing, but I guess it was kind of similar.
What if there's another carving in there? That'd be so weird. If there is, I wonder if it'd give you another vision. Maybe these things have something to do with the ditchlings.
You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you?
Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow.
I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe Goose got. Should we check on Gretchen? Did either of you get the impression that Dr. Kelly is afraid of Reese? She never turned her back towards him.
Are you sure she wasn't just being overprotective? I'm sure that's all that's going on. And she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through.
Oh, now you're understanding? Sorry. Yeah, but if she was being overprotective, she'd have sat between us and him. She had her back to the window.
That's interesting.
If anyone should be afraid of anyone in that house, Reese should be afraid of his mom. Why? Those are not the vibes that I got from her.
I think you're both reading into things too much. Dr. Kelly is good people.
I think so too. She's just a bit of a helicopter parent. Just a bit.
Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to their dynamic than just him being sick. But it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting and we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action.
Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. Ooh, time for ghost hunting. Oh no! Oh no! I see one there. I see one up there. Maybe there's 2, or maybe this is one and the same. Maybe this is the butt, but I think this is... Oh my god, there's 2 more! Ah, no! Oh my god, we're gonna die here. And oh my... Fuck off, Wayne, you stalker. Leave me alone, you weirdo. Why are you so obsessed with me? Anyways, lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Maybe Kanika's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. Yeah, totally. Like outside the mines, we saw one ditchling, one tiny little baby ditchling, and Rosalina lost her fucking foot. These are 4, maybe 5 ditchlings. Well, we're gonna die. The whole house is gonna collapse. And the reversed whispering, don't think I don't hear it. You can't help but feel like you're about to walk into a slasher movie. You run through a mental list of everyone who's joining you, trying to figure out if you'd make it to the end. People in horror movies usually die because they don't fight back, or because they run away after tripping someone instead of delivering a finishing blow. You won't make that mistake. Time to punch some ghosts. Enter the library.
Ah, kitty. Hi, kitty.
Just as its exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. What do you mean? This looks lovely, except for that giant mural.
Hey, Oscar, are you back yet?
Shh, you can't yell in a library. It's against the rules. Kanika.
It's after hours. Rules only apply before at 5 p.m. Now it's our domain.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you're just in time. Rosalina is situated in the back room. Alexis is gonna keep her company while we hopefully get this all sorted out. I'm just saying.
Dream, Daddy.
Look at that. Look at that fine piece of man flesh. I'd love for her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight. How is she doing? She's not quite as chipper as she was when she was on stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. I mean, Alexis is with her, so yeah. Alexis has been by her side nonstop. She's been a really good friend. Rosalina and I are both lucky to have her right now.
I'm glad she's back home at least, and we'll be able to get her back into her real home in no time. I've come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video cameras, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphone, Sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals.
Oh my god, Stella, what do you think we're gonna do here tonight? Gretchen's just like, please don't take me in there. Leave me and Stella out here, please. Just knock her out and leave us here.
Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy.
Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug out bag or something? Yeah, and where's your bag?
Of course I do.
Maybe she has an interdimensional butt pocket.
I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines.
Okay, that makes more sense then. Excuse me?
I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light and pop out to grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for a lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again.
Oh, hi Avery. It was you showing up.
Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? Avery, glad you can make it. The more pairs of hands we have, the more equipment we can carry. Sure thing. Always happy to offer a hand or two. I hope you aren't taking this as serious as everybody else. I need someone else to be rational with. Whoa, is that an EMF reader? I've never seen one in person. Look at all this stuff. Yeah, isn't it neat? Spirit box, parabolic microphone. Y'all really covered all your bases. Oh no.
Hey, I'm as rational as they come. I'm just not ready to rule out weird paranormal stuff. When people tell me they saw a ghost, who am I to say they didn't? I mean, just last night y'all apparently saw some truly unexplainable stuff, so anything seems possible right now. This whole town is one big supernatural death trap. Last night was weird. I don't know what we saw. We didn't, I mean, no, I did see spirits. There's nothing unexplainable about a mine collapse. Whatever weird stuff we saw last night was probably just a gas leak. There could always be a rational, non-supernatural explanation to what I saw last night. Like aliens! There could always be a rational, yeah, let's go with that one. Like aliens. Kanika did not like that. And Stella's like, what? But I thought you said you don't believe in aliens. I never said that. I said I'm skeptical about the government's videos and stuff.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Nope. No way. We're not going down that route. It was just a mine collapse. Sure, we all got a little riled up in there, but the knocking is just what happens before a mine collapse. There's nothing supernatural or extraterrestrial about that. Yeah, I was just joking, obviously. But what if it was a buried spaceship rising from the ground and disturbing the mine, causing the collapse? Gotta keep an open mind, that's all I'm saying. How would the spaceship end up under the mountain unless it got in from somewhere else? Oh, well, whatever.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm writing that down in my notes. Can't rule anything out.
You're all messing with me, aren't you? Never. Oh, sup, dude? Zane! Oh my god, you have merch? So funny. Yo, don't rush up ghost busting without Zane. No way was I gonna forget your promise, Stella.
Zane, glad you can make it.
I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Now let's go mess with some ghosts. I hope my house is big enough for 6 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone.
Wait, what about Tabby?
Yeah, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started.
I guess she can catch up to us when she gets here.
Well, if y'all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at this. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, looks like the sun has almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect.
Hey.
Gretchen. Oh, Rosalina. Oh no, I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad that I couldn't. I remember that from when I played this with my hatchling, God, years ago now. And I think we picked like muscles and keen eye or whatever, where you could like see or sense mystical things. And that... God, I have such a hard time remembering this. I'm pretty sure that made us able to, like, before the kids could get through the crack, before Rosalina could get through the crack in the mines, something like my sixth sense, my spooky sense, told me to turn around. And I turned around just in time and stopped her. And since she wasn't there arguing with the other two, it saved us time and we got them all out without anybody getting hurt. Yeah, because that whole scene was just, that was definitely new. I definitely would have remembered if that had been the outcome. Honey, It's been one day. Oh God. Okay. Let's do this.
You're not doing this without me. If there's a ghost, I want to see it with my own eyes. Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. I tried to stop her, but she was really convincing. Oh, hi, Zane. What's up?
Yo, Rosalina, you're not supposed to be out of bed. Yeah, what the hell? You're seriously injured. Let her come with us. It's her house too. I wouldn't say it like this. Let Oscar handle this. You decide it's best to let Oscar handle this.
I've done enough resting, and it's not like hobbling around in the library is any different than hobbling around in our house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home.
You shouldn't be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed.
I've got to learn to walk around eventually. Might as well start while I'm still on pain meds. And our house is one story. It's not like I'm climbing Everest.
The answer is no, Rosa. You need to rest.
As if. I can't get any rest in that crappy little back room. I want our house back. I'm coming with you.
Crappy? Since when do you use language like that? And we have this taken care of. Nearly half the town is here to help.
What are you gonna do, old man? You can't stop me. I'm injured, remember?
Ooh. Do you want me to carry her into the back room? I'll do it. I'm not that old. That's not the issue, Oscar. You'd better turn around or I'll ground you. Oh, maybe I should have said something.
Dad, I'm pretty sure I'm as grounded as I can get, and I'm fine. This doesn't even hurt. I don't feel anything.
That's because you're on painkillers, Rosa. It doesn't mean that... But Rosalina ignores him, grimacing but confident as she hobbles forward on her crutches. Oscar says and does nothing to stop her. Okay. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls, and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Okay, looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. This is lovely. Oh yeah, they have a cat. I was like, the cat tree, but they have a cat. What is that picture? It's a goat. Okay. All right. Oh, see the dishlings outside. Oh, I don't like this. I hope you're filming, Avery, because that definitely would catch them.
None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture, but I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence.
You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghosts manifest. It's just down the hall. Oh, Tabitha! Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Hold it. You're not taking my cousin along on any more of your little hijinks without me. Yes, Tabby, my girl, my soulmate. Not romantically, obviously.
Tabby!
Hands off, Stella, she's mine. I can't believe you had the audacity to give me the slip earlier today, Goose. Well, I texted you after I explicitly asked you not to. At least you did me the courtesy of letting me know exactly where you'd be tonight so I didn't have to waste my time looking for you. Kanika's not happy about it. Great, she made it.
Wow, Goose, you really brought the whole gang together today.
I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place. This is not your house, Tabitha. Back off, please. Don't make me tell you off in front of all these people. Yeah, I know. We all know. Goose, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? Don't. Let me handle this. I'm sorry. I know you have history, but back the fuck off. She's my cousin. She just wants to make sure I don't get hurt. I'm just placating her. What? I like her. We're friends. Smile. That fucking smile. A shit-eating grin. Oh my god. Fuck off, Tabitha. My god, don't make me slap your face after having said that. Really? Fuck you. Don't come for me. Don't judge me. Who do you think you are? Do you want to go? Do you want to throw hands? Because I will. I'll slap your ass all day. I mean, maybe you'd be into it. I don't know. Yeah, so what? Like it's weird to be friends with your cousin? It's not, I think. I guess. Cousins are people too.
Wow, Goose, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing.
Can we not draw this out anymore? Can we just get going, get on with this? Yeah, amazing. That's the word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I'm glad I didn't stay in the same town with the people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. Gretchen's just like, oh, we need to leave. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Oh, you think it's scared? Wait, is it just me or does it suddenly feel colder?
It sure does. I definitely felt that.
Same. I got chills, and they're multiplying. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple of degrees colder, but that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a pic for posterity. Is that it? This isn't very scary. Little lady, you need to chill, okay? Don't challenge whatever is in here. Wait, Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? The ghost is just scared because I'm here. It knows it doesn't stand a chance. I feel a presence. Come on, ghost, let's see some real action. Yeah, that's smart. I'm scared. Let's just leave. All right, gang, I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. Oh no, I hate Fred. Maybe it's just shy. Oscar, are you sure there's really a ghost? We're wasting our time here. Oscar said the ghost is in Rosalina's room. Great, we found the ghost. Case closed. Good work, team. Wait, Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it?
I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out.
I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Tabitha's just like, this is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. These people are all delusional and probably drugged, just like I am. God, I hope it's not the same drugs.
Even if there's something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost.
The ghost just scared because I'm here. Okay. All right, gang. I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues.
Oh, if that's the case, then I call dibs on Goose.
I don't. I mean, no, Gretchen. I need Gretchen. I need to protect this little lady. And also, Rosalina, you come with me.
In your dreams, Stella, Goose is sticking with me. Oh, god damn it.
We'll search the least dangerous room, like a bathroom or a closet.
Aw.
If we're splitting up, I'll be the one sticking by Goose. Not that it matters, though, because we're not doing that. Ghosts or no, splitting up is always a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it together.
That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. It's probably for the best. We don't want everyone fighting over who gets to go with who. Well, it seemed like everybody wanted to go with me. Wow. Yeah, I feel you, Oscar, I feel you. Avery gives you a brief, knowing glance. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yo, once we find the ghost, how are we gonna get rid of it? Like, how does one bust such a thing? Does anybody have an old-fashioned vacuum cleaner?
Well, my ghost hunting kits have symbols from every major religion, assorted holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm.
Does anybody have a shotgun? Do you have chunks of salt, Stella? We could just shoot the ghost. I can guarantee you that maybe works.
And if worse comes to worse, we can always shoot it. We can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something?
Yeah, Stella, are you sure?
Ouija boards are toys.
The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. That sounds like fun to me. We might as well try it, right? What's the worst that could happen? Why would you say that? We make the ghost mad and it gives us more evidence. Sounds like a win-win. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse.
Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out.
Okay, Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Oh, wow, that's a big stain. Let's just take a look-see here. Anime girls, whatever the hell this is. Some photos. Many Boys, new album. Okay. Oh, there's a little plushie. That is a giant-ass stain. That is not small. That is not insignificant. That feeling again, like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you aren't sure. Whoa, this is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. The stain. Yeesh, that's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant.
Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either.
Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back.
It's just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here.
Maybe we have to scrub it out first. Could be that the paranormal stuff will activate if we give it a reason to.
Good idea.
Does anybody have pink stuff?
I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before.
What type of ghost have you heard of? You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. No, you use bleach to get rid of evidence. Tabitha, don't look at me like we're in solidarity something, even though I just made that joke.
Whatever. How was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things.
If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? It's probably just a rusty pipe leaking through the floor. That is actually a good point. Are you sure you scrubbed it out? Ghost blood. Have you tried tearing up the carpet in a house owned by the government? Nope, I'm not messing with their carpets. I'd rather scrub ghost blood out of it every day than the government take me to court for destroying their property. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there could be a leaky pipe under the floor?
I hate to agree with Tabitha on anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like such a bad idea.
I mean, you could have called somebody to come to take a look.
Plus, there might be something written under there. In blood. Or like ketchup or something. Only one way to be sure.
Oh, Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Oh dear.
You're doing the government a favor, really.
We'll cover for you. You don't have to sweat it. Gretchen's like, ew! No! Absolutely not! No! Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch, the floor around it stained in reddish brown.
What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there?
That is actually so real. Tabitha's just like, what? That can happen? Without people knowing? What? That's the fuck? No.
Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here.
A hatch! Nope, nope, nope. We're not going down there, right? We're going down there, right?
Of course we are. This is even better than finding a message.
But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement.
And look, all the red stuff's coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, all right. You've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it.
Can we send the kids and the dog away, please? I have a really bad feeling.
Still no readings though.
None of the equipment has made a sound.
Of course not. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever is under that hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edge and leaked through to the carpet. And it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that.
It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I tested it. My mouth is just wide open. Tabitha has not... Her face was not... She's just still just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, you tested it wrong.
It can't be blood, right?
Kanika's right. You've got a muddy floor, and that's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. Now let's get the fuck out of this house.
You cursed.
Shut up, Goose. Okay, no way. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up.
Well, they put a carpet over it. That's not a lot of effort.
We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room, and I need to know what's down there.
Have you considered they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice.
I'm going for it.
Oh my fucking god! What? I'm sorry? I'm sorry, what? What? You come to an Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight.
Gretchen! Rosalina!
Alexis! Tabitha! Oh no!
Teddy! Cute Teddy.
The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale, with an undercurrent of mold and earth. Oh, we are in the crawl space, and it's coming through whatever the hell this is. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. Oh my god. Hi. You're here. Oh, thank god. How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Some friend Stella turned out to be. She keeps ditching me. Is fainting some kind of weird family thing? It was the ghost! Okay, what the hell is going on? Maybe it's another gas pocket, or mold, or something shaken loose by the collapse yesterday. I don't know. This isn't exactly a normal occurrence for me. Now let's get the hell out of here before the bad air gives us brain damage. Oh, we're just gonna... Okay. Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. What? Why does it look like Oscar's house in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must just be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Wait, we're not done ghost hunting. What if the others are passed out in Oscar's house or somewhere deeper into the library? No, you're right. I'm not gonna gaslight you. You're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in that basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. What the fuck? Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. What the fuck? Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, and that's a goat head. That's our family's thing, right? This... Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. This is so cool. Pinch Tabitha to see if you're dreaming. Let's call the cops. Did we die? Tell me I'm not the only one seeing that. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Yes. Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Okay, what are you talking about? Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh my god, they're in here too. Oh no! Oh, they're in the basement! Oh no! What the fuck? Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Ew. Wow, okay. I mean, fair. Yeah, totally. Ew. I agree 100%. This is so cool. Pinch Tabitha to see if you're dreaming. You reach forward and pinch your cousin. Ow, hey, what was that for? You suddenly remember you're supposed to pinch yourself to see if you're dreaming. Tabitha glares at you. Sorry, there's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? No, but I hear church bells. Okay, now I hear music. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god, that got me so bad! Oh no! Fuck off! No! Oh no! Okay, I'm fine. Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention. Gretchen! Oh no, Gretchen! Stella? I don't like the sounds.
Who are you? What are you doing on my property?
Huh? Holy shit, Stella, you scared me. Huh? I thought Oscar said the county owned this place. Is this what ghost hunts are usually like? Huh? You echo Tabitha's sentiment. Stella, it's us. I don't like it. At least it's not happening to Gretchen.
Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now, not a child anymore.
What?
Edwardine? Eddie? You've got to be kidding me.
Please share with the rest of the class. Snap her out of it. Play along. All right, Edwardine, can you show us the way out? Stella, are you okay? You don't look so good right now. No, you're Stella. Ha! Quit messing around. Okay, this is definitely a dream. Snap her out of it. All right, Edwardine, can you show us the way out? Don't encourage her. Shh.
I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone, and you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places.
Okay. I'm guessing a memory is being replayed, and she can't see us. She's having a conversation, a remembered conversation with somebody, and we are only hearing one half of it. So we should just move on.
If you're caught, I don't think you understand what Father might do.
Oh my, I wouldn't want to cross Father. I shall be away once. Snap her out of it. You grab Stella by the shoulders, attempting to shake her from her trance, but as you try to pull her shoulder, it's as if she's held back by invisible ropes. I don't want to hurt her. Oh my god. No, do a save. Okay. Snap her out of it harder. You pull with all your strength, digging your heels into the strange, shifting earth beneath you. You feel the invisible rope snap. I am so strong.
Help me. Get me out of here. It hurt.
Oh, Gretchen, no! You can hear the ropes tighten again around her. Your physical strength is meaningless here. Oh my god. Stella!
I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides Father. I have responsibilities, Charlie.
Shut up, shut up! She can't. She's clearly possessed. How do we snap her out of this? Is Stella a ghost? Have I been talking to the ghost this whole time? I'm more important than your responsibilities. Let's just try to find an exit or something. I've had enough.
You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it.
I'll get you out of here, Stella. I promise. Let her go, please. Ah! Gretchen! She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room. My priorities. Gretchen! Wow. I regret nothing. Come on. We must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. What do you mean the wrong door? There was one door. I'm going after Stella. We have to go after Stella. Do you need to hold my hand? Are you scared? I'm going after Stella. Your cousin tries to yank your arm backwards towards the entrance, but you push forward, dragging her behind you as you move. Tabitha, all the times that you've dragged me along, that's only happened because I've let you do so. Do not test me. Come with me. You need to hold my hand. I've got you. You push forward, ignoring Tabitha's grip on your arm as you follow the path through the thick foliage. The two of you are met by a closed door, standing in the middle of the garden's greenery. That's ominous. Open the door. You step forward and open the door. If it's locked, I can unlock it, bitch. Because I am street smart. Oh my god! No! Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. Oh god. Oh my god, look at all the— oh no. Oh my god. This is not nice. Oh, and it's from the mural. The guy being carried away. Oh god, okay. Okay. Are you kidding me? The door is kind of like off its hinges a little bit. I'm not sure if that's a mistake. Okay, this is messed up. We need help. God, please let this call go through. We're in the basement, or crawl space. Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for the phone to connect. Hey, it's— what? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm— Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Great, she couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ! Stop doing that! Junior, pack your things. Quickly, hurry. What? Jeez, Rosalina, you scared the shit out of me. You sure are cursing a lot today, Tabitha. Shut up. Sorry. Oh my god, Alexis!
Maybe we should run him out on a rail too. Make an example of the whole family.
Rush the shade in the corner. You kids should have just stayed in the library. I can't believe we're gonna have to rescue you again. Wait, are there multiple ghosts? Charlie. And now Junior. These poor kids, after everything they went through, I hope they aren't in as much pain as Stella is. Here we go again. Grab Tabitha, turn around, and just leave. Okay, I'll pack real good. Rush the shade in the corner. ×3. Choose violence at least 3 times. Is the shadowy figure in the corner dictating the flow of events? The last thing you're going to do is wait to find out. You plant your feet against the ground and launch yourself into a powerful tackle. Just cover yourself in salt, and it'll be fine. Only you don't actually go anywhere. It's suddenly as if the floor beneath you has become a treadmill. And try though you might, you find yourself comically running in place. What are you doing? I'm just stretching. Yeah, I'm stretching. You know, I'm possessed. I'm trying to deck that ghost in the face, but it won't let me. If I can't punch the ghost, what's the point? What is the point of doing anything? If I can't punch the ghost, what's the point? What is the point of doing anything? How about we get out of here before you have an existential crisis? Okay.
Please, he's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes?
My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. Why aren't we possessed? This is horrible. This whole thing is horrible. I hate it here. What are they talking about? Alexis is talking about the collapse, right? Oh? Do you have something to say? Do you know something? The old collapse. And the Shaw mine, where we were last night. I shouldn't have to put this together for you. I know, but I don't want to...
Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing.
Junior is Charlie?
Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're gonna be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours?
Maybe the ghost is trying to tell us something about the collapse. Maybe Charles Shaw wasn't the only one responsible. Do you think Rosalina's okay standing like that? God, this sucks. I can't imagine what it must be like to be driven out of your home like this. I wonder how many of these rooms there are. Mommy, I'm scared. Make the bad man go away. Don't play along, Goose. Shut up, Tabitha!
Trust me, boy. The coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you working in mines too, instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you could have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders.
Don't talk to my son like that.
Don't talk to me like that, woman. I'll call the shots. Now get out, unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave.
You quietly continue listening.
It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones, even better than these. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you.
Alexis and Rosalina are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. Oh, I don't like that marionette is twitching. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died, and we are in hell. Who did you call on the phone earlier? Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we do? There's so many ditchlings here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5. It's the same as outside, but I guess we didn't notice them. Pull yourself together, Tabitha. We are not dead. Well, I guess there's only one way to get to the end of this. Shall we? Who'd you call on the phone? Friend of the family. Not that it matters, though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we do? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed. At least as far as we can tell. And whatever we saw in this room, at least, happened right after the Shaw mine collapse in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There's so many ditchlings here. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. Thank you. No wonder you were such a mess when you came back on Monday. Apology accepted. You're right. There's only one way to get to the end of this. Shall we? Do you want to hold my hand? Yeah, let's get this over with. We clasp each other's hands. It's headcanon, okay? You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. You're outside, and it's night. A false moon looming massive in the painted sky. Oh, look at it. They're just watching the moon. There's just 2 of them here. Oh, and there you are. How about we just stay here, Tabitha? The night feels thick and warm. The insects lively. I need to mentally prepare myself for somebody just popping in on the screen. The insects lively. Their calls unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. Ugh, what magic words do we have to say to get you to let us go? We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did to piss you off so much, we're sorry. Oh!
You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you. Scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you?
Is it just me, or does that shadow keep getting closer? Oh god, Kanika, I'll get you out of here, I promise. I want to get off the ride now. Okay, fine. I'll watch another little play. Who is this supposed to be? These scenes are all scattered. If you're trying to scare me, it's not working. Dang. How'd you know I have the hots for Edwardine? If you're trying to scare me, it's not working.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me.
I think we're seeing this thing's memories. We're watching it from their perspective.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me.
I don't like that sound.
You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family, and what it did to the 2 of you young'uns.
childhood sweethearts. Just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? So Edwardine and Charlie. The thick is plotting, Tabitha! Who is this supposed to be? That's all I want. What should I do? Actually, all I want is to get out of this place. Do you have any idea? Just listen. You quietly let the figure continue. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you, but it's not for lack of desire, as you well know. Ah, the ropes we're hearing. It's the marionette. They're all being puppeted, well, obviously. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? Something tells me this secret tryst doesn't wind up working out. What happened to our parents? Aw, cute, a secret romance. Why wouldn't I want to be like my parents? What do you even know about my parents? Something tells me the secret tryst doesn't wind up working out. Yeah, I can tell you for a fact that our great-grandfather's name was not Charles. The powers at work here are stronger than ever your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you. Not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Kanika mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. I don't trust whoever this lady is. She's got some kind of ulterior motive. Thoughts? What's that about misfortune and stepping foot outside the holler? Is the town cursed? Oh, an item to quest for when we get out of here. Breaking of bonds, requiring a map. Sounds like a quest. Thank you, I shall do as you say. I don't trust whoever this lady is. She's got some kind of ulterior motive. Agreed. Clearly, this dude should never have taken whatever she just handed him. Anybody who did is a sucker. That's where you'll find them. You need her there. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And then she's gone. Okay, let's find the way out. Unless you have any ideas, I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end. Or until we die. Whichever. Don't be so pessimistic, Tabitha. I'm here. I got you. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh, with a tinge of the saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. Ugh. Oh!
There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here.
Oh no. Oh, I feel bad.
It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites.
Oh.
Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they?
I see you went back for your shawl or whatever. I see you have a new veil. Good. I've been waiting for a rematch. I could squish a ditchling too, if I wanted to. Those things are like hollow. Nope. How did you get in here? Oh, hey, it's Tabitha's ex. Quick, Tabitha, let's team up against him. What? Hey, Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? I see you have a new veil.
It's only a bit of cloth, easy enough to replace. Though I ask you don't try to take it again, for your own sake. I don't think you want to see what's underneath.
Tabitha grabs your arm, her grip tight and nervous. We're leaving.
What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Goose. I don't think that girl is any good for you. Stella, is that her name? Seems she's skilled at finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here alive.
Tabitha bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Ah, no! Stella. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Hey, are you okay? That couldn't have been easy for you to see. Tabitha, who the hell is he? Are y'all having a lover spat? Tell me now. Did you kill Sam Wayne? I don't think she did. Who the hell is he? If you see it again, ignore it. Or better yet, run away. Have you seen it before? Come on, we need to keep moving. If that thing's in, there must be a way out. Oh. The two of you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't like those sounds. God. Ah! Oh my god, the painting is blinking! No! Fuck off. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. Zane, I don't really know you, dude. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. Oh god. As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you and... Oh god, this is such a horrible sound. I can't... As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. Oscar lies in its center, looking pitifully small. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. And sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. Oh, God. So this is the dad? played by a dad? Oscar, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I forgive you. Let the spirit talk. He can't hear me. You quietly wait and let the spirit continue. Damn it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damned snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. Struck a nerve. Something on your mind? What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? People really need to learn how to let things go. Here we go with the whole Enoch thing again. Something on your mind? It was Charles Shaw's fault. That's just a fact. Is that a fact, or is that just what you've been told? You know what they say about history. It's written by the victors. And Charles Sr. was clearly not a victor. As if the Scarlets were any kind of victors themselves. The collapse hurt their reputation too, you know. It took years for the mine to recover. You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Whoever thought of these sounds, whoever made these sounds, whoever told that person to make these sounds, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. I'm confused. I'm guessing this request didn't really pan out. Do you think that's why he was getting close with Edwardine? God, this thing. So wait, this is after the scene with Rosalina and before the scene with Stella. That sounds about right. Then the scene with Kanika. I wonder how many more of these there are going to be. Well, we're out of people now, so damn it, boy. I may not have till the morning. Promise me. Promise you'll go back, and at the very least show that Enoch bastard what for. I promise. Oh, Oscar! My dream daddy! No! You watch as Oscar's body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. Oh, thank God. The silence. Tabitha? Oh, yeah, all right. This ghost is so full of it. Oh, honey. You are a rich, white, upper-class family who owns this whole town. Anything that has gone wrong in this town, your family is to blame for it. I can assure you. Yeah, but that was hundreds of years ago. My family was innocent. It was at the time. Fuck you. No. You need to stop. This is brainwashed thinking that you're having. You need to... I will fix you, girl. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Oh, here we go! Hup. You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against a trellis. A small castle sits off to one side of the wall, and the bars of a prison loom over both all of it and all of you. This is also creative. Climbing up the trellis again? How very Romeo and Juliet of you. Oh, there you are. I didn't even see you. Oh my goodness. Avery. No need to run off. I won't tell the old man. Though you've gotten sloppy, you should try to be more careful if you don't want him putting you in an early grave. We'll get you out somehow, Avery. I promise. Okay, who's this? You keep asking me things like I know any better than you do. We've both been seeing the same rooms. Yeah, but you know the Scarlet history. You know what you've been told. You do know. You wouldn't be so nervous if you didn't. Oh, she did not appreciate that. The hand at the side. Excuse you? I'm nervous because we're trapped in a ghost realm and forced to watch a bunch of skits where real human beings are used as puppets. Get off my back. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, ma'am. For all we know, none of this even happened. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it did, at least from this person's perspective. We're seeing one perspective. And even if any of this did happen, who's to say this is even close to an accurate interpretation? We're watching the memories of a dead man. No, not one of her brothers. I'm a prisoner, another victim of the Scarlet's lies, like you, Charles Shaw. Tabitha, does our family have a history of locking folks up in some sort of rich people dungeon? Is this what's in the Forbidden Wing? Criminals? Be straight with me, Tabitha. What do you know? Okay, fine, sure. Maybe it's possible the old Scarlets let Charles Shaw take the rap when they could have stepped up and taken more responsibility. Why do you think I'd know the details? That's the sort of secret people tend to take to their graves. And we're an important family around here. I'm sure a lot of people feel like they've been victims to us because we're easy to blame. Well, You're probably easy to blame because you have been to blame. The you is very general. I don't mean you personally. A mere generation makes no difference. His blood runs in your veins, does it not? And now it runs in hers. Yes. It seems your little tryst bore fruit. And oh, will you ever be in trouble when the old man finds out? We f***ed Edwardine? Ah! Tabitha's eyes go wide. Is Edwardine your grandma? You do know who this is. Quit dodging the question. I don't follow. Fruit as in like watermelons or citrus? Excuse me, that's private. Wait, I'm gonna be a daddy? I'm so happy. You do know who this is. Quit dodging the question. Shh, let it talk. I think this might be important. You know you don't have to keep dangling there. Come inside. You'll be able to hear me through the door just fine. Oh, the world around you swirls. It's the door from the outro in chapter 1. Oh my god. Hey, I have street smarts. I can unlock these. I hope. I mean, they're not real locks. The world around you swirls, and you and Tabitha find yourselves pulled to the other side of the wall. A door bound by countless locks and chains pulsates before you. I'm not gonna let up until you spill the beans. Tabitha, let's just leave this scene. I don't want to be here. Do you get what's going on here? Do you want me to let you out? I am not messing with those locks. Okay, I'm not going to let up until you spill the beans. Stop talking. We might miss something. That's not what I invited you in for. I couldn't escape even with your help. I merely wanted to offer a warning. Leave town now. You can't tell me what to do, Tabitha. Well, Tabitha, you heard it. I'd better leave town. I wish I could. You know what? Let's just remain silent. Not because she told us to, but because I'm interested in what they're gonna say. I don't want to miss anything. You maintain your silence. Look at this one. What? And this one just looks like a freaking chihuahua, minus the very clear human face. You maintain your silence. You can't take her with you. It's not possible. You can always stay and die. But if I were you, I would use my healthy legs and run as far away from Scarlet Hollow as possible. I hear the beaches are nice. Why don't you take a permanent vacation there? This mysterious figure has the right idea. I'm guessing he doesn't do that. I'd kill to go to the beach right now. Remain silent. You maintain your silence. Ah, you've been talking to the witch then. How very interesting. Oh my god, Stella!
Charlie, get away from the door. Don't listen to it.
Oh, Gretchen! Stella? I promise we'll figure out how to free you soon, Stella. There can't be much more to these memories. Are witches real? This is like being stuck in some sort of soap opera. Eddie, what the hell is going on here? Eddie, I'm so happy to see you. I'll listen to whoever I dang well please. Okay. I promise we'll figure out how to free you soon, Stella. There can't be much more to these memories. I hope we do.
How does it know that?
Oh! Gretchen! This is too much. I just want to go home. Me too, dude. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. Tell me everything. Why were you riveted by that conversation? Yeah, I felt sick pretty much the whole time we've been in here. That room. What was the deal with that room? Are we related to Charlie? Do you know where in the estate we're supposed to be right now? Let's move on. Okay, tell me everything. Why were you riveted by that conversation? Charlie isn't related to us, if that's what you're asking. I know that much, I think. Then what happened to the baby? Edwardine was pregnant. What happened? But I guess there were some family secrets I was never let in on. I was just surprised. Come on, the quicker we get through this, the quicker we'll be out of this ghost place, hopefully. No, let me at them locks. No, let me at them locks. Fuck. You and Tabitha walk after Stella and into the darkness. Silence. Ah, no, let's go back. Ah, fuck, no. Oh, Gretchen, oh. Oh, honey. You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. Stella stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table. Oh, we're underneath a table. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, so we're a kid now. Ugh, I don't know why, but this feels so much worse than the last room. Yeah,
They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them.
I guess... How the fuck do I do a southern baby voice? I guess we're supposed to be kids now. This one's extra creepy. Is she doing a baby voice? Yeah, it's humiliating. This ghost really has no respect for his actors. Oh. That's the adults talking. Okay. Ah.
I'll try to keep it away from my brothers so they don't smash it. Though I wish I could make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices. You know, you could probably make real money if you put on a show for people.
Look at this ditchling just sitting there like... Sorry. Dang, even possessed Stella's out here trying to monetize hobbies. If we're nearing the end of things, do we have a plan yet? I'm not in it for the money. These wooden dolls are a mere stepping stone for the real deal. People. I want to turn people into... Oh yeah, because it's this person. That's the plan. Maybe you can come with me and we can both avoid the horrible things that are going to happen in this town. Do we have a plan? If you're asking that question, then the answer is no. I'm waiting to see what happens once the show is over. Well, we don't have time to wait, but we can't really do nothing.
A traveling show? And you'd want me there too? Oh, could we go to towns along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world.
I wish we could go back in time all those years ago and tell them what we know. Again, with the beach. The beaches are nice, I get it. If I ever got a vacation, that's where I'd go. Ah!
Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean.
Ah! Oh, Gretchen. Stella. Guignol. Okay. There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Ah! Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you or Tabitha can get in another word. Ah! Fuck off, dude! No! Oh! Ah! Avery! Gretchen! Oh no, Gretchen! Single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. The trapdoor. Are we back in Rosalina's room? Do you think it's over? I don't think it's over. You should open it. I'm opening it. Are we back in Rosalina's room? We must be. Which one of us is going to open it? Why are you asking that? Are you scared? I'm scared. I mean, obviously she's scared. I'm opening it. You carefully step towards the trapdoor. Wow, don't even try to stop me, Tabitha. It creaks open all on its own. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. Oh, it opened on its own? Oh god. Ah! You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. Oh, there's another sigil. That's what's in the hatch? We're all still in the bedroom?
Oh, we are in the crawl space, and it's coming through whatever the hell this is.
It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. Oh. We can be happy together. Eddie? Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, that's enough slices, Eddie. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm actually going to be sick this time. Your cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. So Edwardine was a murderer. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Who was Edwardine in relation to us? We saw her on the, family tree, so we're definitely related to her. Are we in hell? Maybe we're in purgatory. Okay, everyone is missing and we're suspended in an infinite void. Do we start walking, or how do you know we're not related to Charlie? We are related to Charlie. He got Edwardine pregnant, and if this happened back in the day, there was no such thing as an abortion, you know? Not a safe one, anyway. So Edwardine was a murderer? Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Enoch died nearly 80 years ago. Does it matter what he did? Does it even matter if he framed Charles Shaw at this point? Who's left to be hurt by any of this? Ah! Fuck! Ugh, what now? Gretchen! We're being judged by a pug, Tabitha! We're gonna die!
Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes?
Are you talking to us? Tabitha's the one you want! I hadn't even stepped foot in this town before a couple of days ago! Why should I? I'm not responsible for any of this. Yes? No? I'm sorry you died. You gotta let this go, man. Get over it. Oh my god. Okay. Let it continue. You let the spirit continue.
You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood.
Don't look at me like that, Tabitha. I'm as fucking confused as you are. Are you kidding me? I hate it here. I hate it here so much.
Until you do, you cannot die.
I want to die. Please. I have been alone in the dark for so long.
All I ask is for some of your years.
To pay for the years that were taken from me.
What are you saying?
My life was stolen from me.
I want some of yours.
It's only fair.
You know, Gretchen, you make a good point. I'm sorry, I'm very nervous. No. No, it is absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you.
The sins of the father
Are to be laid upon the children.
Charles Shaw was not my daddy or Tabitha's daddy. This was almost 100 years ago, dude. Calm down. Goddamn. Stop looking at me.
One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which.
Bullshit. I don't understand. Tabitha's right. This is bullshit. We're not giving you a goddamn thing. But the spirit ignores you and your cousin's protestations. I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce that.
The sentence has been handed down. Make your choice.
I hope I didn't come too late. Oh, they're all back. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Sybil! Mom? All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. Ah! This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others. They're safe. How did you... Are you related to the witch? Are you an undercover witch? You have to tell me if you're an undercover witch. I got your call, Tabitha, but it was definitely not easy getting down here. Get us out of this pit, Sybil. Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that my problem? Because you live here? It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. What? No, fuck off, Sybil. Take your slippers and just meander out of here, you old bat. You must be joking. You're the illest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. No, it's not. No, it's not. Fuck you. I will punch you in the face, lady. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. I agree with Sybil. Tabitha, you should be the one to handle this. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. I'm with Tabitha. Neither of us owe this ghost a damn thing. That makes me very unsure. I know I keep safe scumming from time to time, but like, you know what? It's my playthrough. Fuck off. Because I'm not sure what this means. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. Does that mean like, I volunteer as tribute? I'm not leaving until I put this thing to rest. You take a step towards the spotlight. As you move forward, you feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulder. Goose, what are you doing? Where are Oscar and Rosalina going to live if I don't do this? What if someone wanders into the annex and gets stuck in this labyrinth? It's okay, Tabitha. This is what family's for, right? Oh, so this is us sacrificing ourselves? The end. I want you to be safe. We can't just leave this unresolved. Whatever happens next, I want you to remember it for the rest of your life. That's just a fucked up thing to say. I want you to be traumatized by this, Tabitha, because I feel like you haven't been traumatized enough. I'm doing something you'd never have the guts to do yourself. Our family ruined Charlie's life. We have a responsibility to make things right. No, we did not do that. The fucking guy Enoch did. We had nothing to do with it. We can't just leave the ghost here. It's irresponsible. I just want Charlie to be at peace. I don't give a shit about Charlie. Too bad. I'm sorry you died. I'm sorry you were murdered by your girlfriend. I'm sorry your baby mama killed you. But dude, get over it. Move on. I'm actually getting angry. Ignore her and step into the spotlight. Where are Oscar and Rosalina going to live if I don't do this? Is that what you're worried about? Good God, don't give up years of your life just for somebody's rental. I own properties. I can let them rent from me. I'll even throw in a discount. Oh my God, Tabitha. That's so sweet. What if somebody wanders into the annex and gets stuck in this labyrinth of impossible rooms? Then we'll close up the library. It might just go away on its own. Who knows? It's been around for 80 years, Tabitha. I don't think it's gonna disappear. Why give up something like years of your life to some ghost who might not even be telling the truth? Okay, you convinced me. Let's just get out of here. We can't just leave this unresolved. Ugh, God, I kind of want to know what's gonna happen, but no. I'm gonna reload. Okay, I'm with Tabitha. Neither of us owe this ghost a damn thing. We're leaving. Yeah. You heard Goose, Sybil. Neither of us are compromising with this thing. Now, can you get us out of here? Sybil sighs. See, I didn't trust her. I knew she was not to be trusted. Tabitha, are you sure you want to leave this business unfinished? Absolutely. This is not our problem. If you think it's the best course of action, yes, I can get you out. It's only a question of seeing through the illusion. We're in a basement. Even if all of your senses are telling you otherwise, try closing your eyes and remembering where you are. You do as she says, closing your eyes. Suddenly, the sounds and tactile sensations of the spirit realm feel much more distant, as though you've partially awoken from a terrible dream. Good, now feel for the stairs. You fumble in the darkness, grasping the air in front of you. Your palm meets wood with a solid thunk. It's the staircase. You can feel it under your hands. I found it. You begin your ascent. Good work, you two. You're doing great. You place a confident foot on the wooden floor of what you assume must be Rosalina's room. Oh no, I feel bad. All of their things, all their memories. Because I'm assuming she had a second parent at some point whom they lost. So they won't be able to get any of that. Ugh. And the library will be completely closed. Oh my god. You know what? I made my choice. I'm not gonna do that. You place a confident foot on the wooden floor of what you assume must be Rosalina's room. You open your eyes, seeing what feels like a superposition of the real and the fake. Don't let it trick you again. Its powers are already struggling to maintain their grip on you. Oh god. You continue. You feel the door frame under your palm, and then the sturdy walls of the hallway beyond. We're almost out. I knew it. I knew this ghost wasn't a big deal. Tabitha, you need to shut up right now. You need to shut the fuck up right now. It's only faltering now because it's exhausted. Don't underestimate the spirit, Tabitha. Are we gonna go through the library and pick up the cat? Because, like, you stumble into the corridor between the annex and the library. The real world swims closer and closer to being back in focus. Ah! The doors. Come on, Goose, we're almost there. The cat? No, the cat? Fuck. You and Tabitha fall towards the entrance, your legs still unsure of the ground beneath you, and the doors fly open. Okay, like, but for real though, where is the cat here? I don't see the cat. If the cat is still in there, it's gonna be left in there. I'm gonna go back. I am going to go back and just, like, give up my life. I don't care. Oh, Gretchen. You're outside. It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dried leaves across the steps of the library. I'm gonna peace out. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. This kid's gonna need therapy. See you, Rosalina. See you, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. Finally, we're out of the funhouse. But the spirit remains. It would have been much better to banish the thing. Then you could have done that, Sybil. How about you could have done... Go in. You're so old. Go do it. Go. Put on a blonde wig. Go. Who's gonna miss you? Go away. Don't talk to me. It's just a video game. It's not real. It's not real. And yeah, I can see Stella's upset. It spread from the annex to the entire building. Anyone who steps foot in there might be subject to its torment. Not my problem. Not Goose's problem. This is making me unsure. I don't want anyone else in town to have to experience that. That was awful. My bones were not meant to bend like that. I've never been so sore in my life. We'll board the place up and say there was a gas leak. There, fixed it. Oh my god, nobody has the cat? Nobody, you didn't bring the cat? I'm gonna actually cry. Rosalina's pain meds are in there. I hope Dr. Kelly's still awake. We'll need replacements right away, especially after everything that just happened. Yeah, she must be in so much pain. And we'll have to figure out where we're going to stay. Oh god, this was such a disaster.
You and Rosalina could always stay with us, Mr. Gutierrez.
That's a very kind offer, Alexis, but I'm afraid the stairs would be too much for Rosalina. And I wouldn't want to impose on your parents like that. It's a lot to ask. I can figure this out. I made a huge mistake. Do you think the ghost would let me back in for a do-over? What? Is that an actual option? I'm gonna just do this. Okay. I hope you're not mad at me for getting out of there. The impending doom coming for the town is more important than a single ghost. I have to be at my best if we're going to get to the bottom of this. We need to regroup and think about our options. I wasn't about to make a deal like that in the heat of the moment. That makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry. I just don't think I could have handled the uncertainty of an early death hanging over me for the rest of my life. I couldn't trust that ghost to uphold its end of the deal. I wasn't about to give up part of my life for a house. I wasn't about to give up part of my life to make amends for something I didn't do. I wasn't about to give up part of my life when Tabitha was right there. If anyone has benefited from what our family's done, it's her. That's just a shitty thing to say. Maybe the government can rent you another house? Don't let your pride get in the way of a roof, Oscar. I'm really sorry we couldn't get rid of your ghost, Oscar. Is there room at the estate? Any idea, Tabitha? Let's see. I wasn't about to give up part of my life to make amends for something I didn't do. Neither was I. The things that Ghost was upset about happened way before we were born. Why should either of us have to pay that price? I mean, Goose never set foot in this town before this week. They barely count as a Scarlet in my books. I'm still, like... You, on the other hand, have been reaping the rewards of your family's actions your entire life. Oh, we are not about to do this, are we? We are not about to do this. Reaping the rewards? What are you talking about? The only reward I've reaped is for working myself half to death, keeping this town afloat. I believe that. Do you think it's easy to run a coal mine? Do you think it's easy to have grown up with Pearl Ann as your mother? Was I supposed to make things even harder on myself by making yet another sacrifice? Yes. Kanika, I don't like this. Damn. Easy for you to say. You weren't given a choice tonight. It's okay, Kanika. It's just a house, and we don't even own it. And even if we did, that ghost was asking for quite the down payment. It's more than just a house. It's also the library and the town hall. And even barring that, it's a dangerous place that we're just leaving there because Tabitha didn't have the guts to put other people before herself. You weren't even there for that part. How fucking dare you?
Children, there's no use quibbling over the details right now. At least for the time being, the spirit has only grown in strength. If either Goose or Tabitha went back in there, I can only imagine its demands of them would be that much steeper. There's no walking this back.
Great. Then we all, in principle, agree. It's done. Let's move on. Get off my cousin's back, Kanika. She doesn't owe anyone anything. To the contrary, I'd say the Scarlets owe a lot of people right now. This town was built on the labor of other people, and it was apparently built on murder, too. Do you want to make this a thing, Kanika? Because I will go there. I will go there. Her life sucks. I'm not saying that she's worse off than anybody else, but her life fucking sucks. I don't understand why am I getting so angry? I don't like this. I've never murdered anyone. No, but you inherited the mines and most of the land in town. Let's all take a deep breath. I think everybody's a little high-strung tonight. That was quite the ordeal you all went through. Thanks for having my back, Goose. That was surprising. Why? You didn't do anything wrong. If this was anybody else, I would have defended them too. Maybe the government is like completely... I'm just still in like, maybe the government can rent you another house. I'm really sorry we couldn't get rid of your ghost. Any ideas, Tabitha? Your cousin grumbles. I don't usually do this kind of thing. The properties we own are for the miners, but there is a house that's vacant right now that might be suitable. Do you know the old Maxwell place? The Swiss cheese place?
What? You can't be serious. That place is falling apart.
Look, I'll tell you what. I won't even make you pay rent for the first month. Wow, how generous of you. Now that he's out of a job, too. Wow. Consider it repayment for not literally giving up my soul to get rid of a ghost that wasn't causing any problems until the two of you lived there. Oh, Tabitha, you're not making it easy to defend you, girl.
That's funny. I thought it was your family that pissed off the ghost.
Your cousin furiously pulls out a key ring before picking one off and handing it to Oscar. Thank you. This really means a lot to me and Rosalina. Sure. Now, if all of you don't mind, I'm going to go home. I think I've had enough social interaction for a lifetime tonight. Finish up whatever you have to do here. I'll wait by the car. Tabitha doesn't wait for you to respond, pushing past you and heading towards the car. To think that ghosts are actually real. Stella's got to be over the moon right now. Yeah, she looks very happy. Oh. Her parents. If ghosts are real, why hasn't she seen her parents? They died in a car accident, right? Actually, wait, where is Stella? She's literally right there. She's wearing a red onesie. How are you stupid? Oh, she's just standing there by herself. That isn't like her. Is she okay? Hey, Stella, are you okay? Hey, Stella, want to hang out with the rest of the class? Go talk to her. I'm going to go check in on her and leave this toxic situation. Oh, Gretchen. Scritches. You walk over to Stella. Oh, hey, Goose. Do you want me to walk you home? You okay? I'm here if you need me. There was another one of those carvings in there. So I guess ghosts actually are real, huh? Your channel is gonna go wild for that stuff. I'm so sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner. You seem shell-shocked. I'm so sorry I couldn't get you out of there sooner.
I'm so sorry, Goose. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay?
Oh. She hurries off down the road. What if she's still possessed? I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay. I'm starting to think Stella might be a bit of a flake. I guess she hit her limit. She'll be fine. I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her?
I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens. And I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'll just make her clam up even more.
She's a strong girl.
She'll be okay. I'm honestly surprised she and Zane are the only ones heading out right now. You've all been through something awful, and each and every one of you needs rest. Especially you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse.
God, what a disaster this whole night has been. I had no idea it would turn out like this. I am so sorry, everyone.
Stop apologizing, Dad. We're the ones who don't have a house anymore. We don't even have the library now.
I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms, and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. I'm really sorry, Oscar. I'm really sorry, Rosalina. What do we do about the library? Were you all conscious that whole time? Everyone glances at each other. Yeah. Maybe I should have given more words of affirmation. Like, I'll get you out of this. Don't worry, I got you. But I just didn't. I'm sorry. It was awful. Kind of fun, too, but mostly awful. I'm pretty sure we remember everything. At least up until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. There was another carving in there. It's a pretty weird coincidence, right? Wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? And if you and Stella are right, and there's another one in the clinic. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. Have you been finding carvings around town? I remember you mentioning that this morning. There's more than one of those things?
I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow.
I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms, and he vaguely threatened Stella if I keep poking around. Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? He also crushed a ditchling with his bare hands. Foot. It's pretty scary.
I mean, they're kind of soft, right? They probably wouldn't be that hard to crush.
I punched one in the face area and kicked one, and Duke and shot one, and they were fine. But this thing, it was small though. It was very small.
Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Goose for any details. No one pay any mind to that man.
Sybil, all due respect, ma'am, but shut the fuck up or I will punch you in the facial area as well.
He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough.
He walked into the fucking supernatural illusion like it was nothing. I don't think he's just a drifter.
In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble.
I'm really sorry, Oscar. I'm really sorry, Rosalina. It's okay. Worse things have happened to people. And the price was just too high. We'll find a way to pick things up.
I know you did everything you could for us, Goose. It probably was smart not to trust that ghost anyways.
You won't have to do it alone, Oscar. You can help yourself to whatever you need from the store. Nothing to say to that, Sybil?
Yeah, I'm sure Aunt Winnie and I can help out too. This is a good town full of good people, Goose. We won't let this ruin Oscar.
What do we do about the library?
We can always board it up until the ghost goes away, right? The mines were boarded up, and that just made us want to go down there even more.
We can't just tell them it's mega haunted. Even if folks believe us, that'll just make them want to investigate for themselves. Maybe Tabitha had the right idea. Maybe we just say there's a gas leak. Sybil, is there a chance this goes away on its own?
I'm not really an authority on these things, but it doesn't seem interested in fading away.
It's been 80 years. It's not going to disappear.
Okay, that's settled then. We board it up. We say there was a gas leak, and just hope no one gets curious, I guess.
It's the best we can do for now. Do any of you know who you were supposed to be?
No idea.
The words just came out. There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt.
I was so angry. I was mostly scared.
I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. Powerful? I felt powerful. I was just cold. We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out, and I don't want to keep Alexa's parents up too late.
I'll be over later tonight with some bedding and hot tea, and I'll have Miles bring you groceries in the morning. Don't be a stranger, and let us know if you need anything, okay? I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest.
Okay. Kanika wearily treks back to the general store.
Before I go,
Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. What? What do you want?
I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Goose.
Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter.
I guess it's just the two of us now.
So you have no idea who you were? I could roughly place most of the others. What do you remember? Do you regret coming along tonight? I'm sorry, I didn't know things would be like this. I mean, their possession was pretty harmless. Their scene was pretty harmless, but it still must fucking suck to be not in control of yourself, but still fully aware. I guess you finally got some shared trauma with everyone now. Do you regret coming along tonight? Look, that was a horrible experience that will stick with me for the rest of my days, and we failed to get rid of the ghost.
But failure has a way of bringing people together.
And hey, I got genuinely possessed back there. How many people can say they were possessed by a ghost? Fam, I love your optimism. What do you remember?
As far as I know, all of it.
I might start forgetting soon, but for now, it's all fresh. The twisting wasn't the most pleasant, but even though I feel like I got tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel so alive. Ooh. Guess you finally got some shared trauma with everyone now. Avery chuckles, then grabs at their ribs, wincing. Yeah, I guess I do, huh? I know tonight was horrific, but it was also thrilling. And knowing we all went through it together, it makes it easier. There are people to commiserate with tomorrow morning when the soreness really starts to set in. Which reminds me, I'd better get back home. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. I might have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep is enough to heal up. Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. Time to wrap things up here. Okay. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. I'm just gonna replay that. Where are they gonna live? I want you to be safe. Goose, Sybil is right here. Please don't do this. I'm sorry, Tabitha, but I have to do this. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. Oh my god! Oh, I don't like that. So quiet. are to be laid upon the children as Scarlet bears the family's sins. For the first time in what feels like hours, the earth around you feels solid, real, but also soft. You feel it pressing in on all sides, cold and growing tighter by the second as the soil settles. Claw your way out. Your arms tear at the earth until they break through into the air. Look back behind you. Oh, there he is. As you gasp for breath, you take a look into the pit behind you. Goodbye, Charlie. Rest in peace. Charlie's mummified remains stare up at you, sad and broken, at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to maintain your gaze for a moment before exhaustion overwhelms you. With the last of your strength, you hoist yourself from the pit and collapse on the floor. You feel like death. Why was that necessary, though? Why was he like, I'm gonna need some of your X amount of years of your life in exchange for my peace? Like, why? Why not just be like, I'm gonna need you to die. One of you needs to die. That's my revenge, because all the deaths that have happened for the past 80 years is not enough for me. Doesn't make sense. No. Goose, what happened to you? You look awful. Thank you. You look great, too. It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. Shut up, lady. I don't blame her, and you shouldn't either. You have no say in this. Take your fucking flip-flops and leave. You try and think of words to say. Oh my god, how many years did he take from me? How old am I looking, Tabitha? Why won't you look at me, Tabitha? You try and think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened, and you struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, Goose. Let's get you home. Tabitha, you're coming, right? You quietly walk towards the stairs. Tabitha rushes to your side to give you a shoulder to lean on as you walk. Aww. Oh god, the edge of our vision is so bloody. What the fuck? Because we're hurt. You're outside. It's real this time. Oh god. The cool breeze chills you deeper than it should, and you realize just how drained you feel. Your legs are heavier, harder to lift as you make your way down the steps of the library, your lungs wheezing as if you run a marathon. You can almost feel how pale your face has become, your lips dry and thin, your hands almost trembling with the effort of raising them to your face as you trace the new lines and furrows that have formed there. Oh my god, how many years did he take from me? I'm gonna go wait by the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. Oh, nobody's coming to be bitches about this? Okay. All right. Your cousin walks off before you get the chance to respond. Hey, at least the cat is safe, okay? The cat is safe. My conscience is clear. I'm gonna peace out, too. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See you, Rosalina. See you, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. So this is gonna be the same, only with blood in my periphery? I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea what y'all were planning to do. How are we supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now's not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so... Kanika stops mid-sentence as she realizes what's happened to you. Oh my god! What happened to me? Please, somebody tell me! Oh my god, Goose, you poor thing. I still look like me, though. My bones weren't meant to bend like that. I'm gonna be hurting for a few days at least. And poor Rosalina. I'll make sure to bring them both some tea later. I think I have just the thing. Drugs. She means drugs. Mom, this is no time for tea. Jesus, the girl's lost a leg. She needs real medication. Real medication comes from natural ingredients, doesn't it? What I have to offer is no different than what Dr. Kelly could prescribe. And besides, after all you've seen, are you really so sure you have that much of a grasp on the real and unreal? Goose, did you? Yeah, it's over. I'm so happy I could help. I mean, this is payment for not being able to save Rosalina's leg, I guess. All that matters is that Rosalina can go back to sleeping in her own home. It better be over because I feel like I just aged at least a decade. Have you seen what happened to my face? I gave up years of my life for you to live here. I hope it's worth it. It's not even their house. It's for the cat. It's all for the cat. It's all for the cat. Just taking responsibility for something that should have been dealt with decades ago. It's not our fault. I still firmly stand by that. Yeah, it's over. It better be over. Have you seen what happened to my face? It better be over because I feel like I just aged at least a decade. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can possibly make this up to you. How about a... Sorry. How about a date? Maybe? Yeah, I'm joking, you guys. So it's true then. That ghost really took away years of your life. I'm afraid so. Everything in this world has a price, and those years were unfortunately what it took to put that spirit to rest. I can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid a price to put that ghost to rest, it should have been her. Shut the fuck up, lady! You don't even live here. You're barely even a Scarlet. It's just, it's so unfair. Yeah, your attitude is very unfair right now. What's done is done. I'm just happy I could help. This was my choice to make. Don't bring Tabitha into it. Tabitha doesn't owe anyone anything. What's wrong with you? Just because I happened to make a choice, it doesn't mean that someone else should have been obligated to make it instead. instead. It's kind of the whole point of having free will. I wouldn't wish what happened to me on my worst enemy. I'm not going to wish it on my family. Yeah, I know, it's unbelievable. I kind of thought she wouldn't have let me go through with it. The fool am I. Just because I happen to make a choice, it doesn't mean that someone else should have been obligated to make it instead. It's kind of the whole point of having free will. That doesn't make it any less unfair. I didn't say it was fair. I agree, it is unfair, but I did my best to sway her, and what's done is done. There's no use dwelling on things. Yeah, you did try to sway her. You did try to talk her into basically killing herself. I'm not gonna forget that, Sybil. My trust in you is completely gone, and I don't like you. We don't need you anymore. Go away. Kanika takes a deep breath and sighs. You know, Goose, the salt and pepper look is good on you. Oh my god! How old am I? I have white hair now. How old am I? You know, the cat doesn't even like me. The cat doesn't even like me. Okay. Late 20s, early 30s when I got here. Hardworking, late 30s, late 30s. You know, I can still be in my 30s and have white hair. If I've worked really hard my whole life, that's my headcanon. I look my age still. I'm just a little bit wrinkled, a little bit worn and haggard. Some white hair in there because I've worked so very hard my whole life. It's fine. That cat better fucking love me after this. Kanika. Sorry, just trying to be positive. Stella's way better at that. Go talk to her. I'm going to check in with her. You walk over. Oh, hey, Goose. I'm here if you need me. I'm so sorry, Goose. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay? Yeah. She hurries off down the road. I'm the one who gave up years of my life. You don't see me acting out. I guess she hit her limit. Should we go after her? I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens, and I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'd just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. And nobody here should be rushing after anyone right now. That goes doubly for you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. You better not get any ideas either, Goose. You need time to recover. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my mom. There was another carving in there. They keep giving me visions. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? And if you and Stella are right, and there's another one in the clinic. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town and they've been giving you visions? I remember you mentioning that this morning. There's more than one of those things? I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. In episode 4. Goose, if you have time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea, after you've had the chance to get some rest. I can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? Well, she didn't exactly give you a choice, dude. After everything she went through in the last day, how could I have let this happen? You couldn't have known what was going to happen, Oscar. None of us could have known. Don't blame yourself. You actually tried pretty hard to warn us about things, Oscar. None of us took you seriously enough. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms. We're just gonna not... You couldn't have known what was gonna happen. None of us could have known. Don't blame yourself. I'd seen it before. I should have known it could get worse. I shouldn't have let Rosalina come with us.
Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. If you tried, we were just gonna sneak in after you. Yeah, Rosalina was going to make us go in there no matter what. You didn't put a ghost in her house. This is not on you. I know you've both had a difficult time of this, but the storm has passed. Things will start getting better from here. I ran into Wayne in one of the rooms. He vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? Of course we should be. I'll make sure Stella knows what's going on. There was someone else in there? But that's my house. Rosalina and I live there. I don't think he's gonna come back. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Goose for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. Lady, you need to stop. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. This lady. Were you all conscious the whole time? Everyone glances at each other. Though none of them gave any of their years away, you can see how exhausted they are, how unsettled. Yeah, it was awful. Kind of fun too, but mostly awful. I'm pretty sure we remember everything, at least up until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. What was it like, being puppeted? They all glanced away. It hurt. Why didn't I make the kids stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to them. Dad, this might be the overwhelming pain and exhaustion talking, but shut up. I love you. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? I had no idea what I was going to say until the words were already spilling out. It was like I had no control over myself. I remember each and everything I said. It's like it was burned into my memory. You poor souls. Can you all shut the fuck up now so I don't have to feel uncomfortable and sick of y'all shit? You poor souls. I
can't begin to imagine what you've all been through. Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. The words just came out. There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt.
I was so angry. I was mostly just scared.
I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. Powerful? I felt powerful. I was just cold. We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out, and there's still work to do to get Rosalina set up for the night.
Don't be a stranger. And let us know if you need anything, Oscar.
I will. Thank you. All of you. Again. If magic is real, we can fix me, right? Sybil, you fucking owe me. You fucking owe me, okay? You could have fixed this. I know you could have. You just walked in through all that. You made the ghost fucking exhausted or whatever. He tuckered himself out. My ass, you did. My interdimensional butt pocket ass, okay? That is not true. You can fix me. Give me some of your drug tea, some special blend, and fix me. I know I've been playing it very cool up until this point, but god damn it, Sybil. Fix me. I don't want to look like you, okay? I mean, I will. Thank you. All of you. Again.
I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Goose.
Maybe. We'll see how I feel about you in the morning after I've gotten some sleep. Spoilers, it's not gonna change. You've been a bitch tonight. Stay silent. You say nothing in response. A stone wall.
I guess you've got a lot on your mind right now. I'll be around tomorrow if you want to talk.
Goodbye, Kanika. Kanika wearily treks back to the general store. And you know what's even more funny? Not funny, haha, but like... she will never realize why I'm upset. Me, my character, why the character is upset, why the character's just not talking to her, or why the character got upset with her. We're like, don't get my cousin involved in this. This was my choice. She doesn't owe anybody anything just because of who she's related to. The same goes for me then, by your logic. You can't pick and choose. Like, oh, one Scarlet is fine, but the other, you cannot do that. You should know. You live in the fucking rural south, and you are not white. Kanika, me, real life me, I'm also a person of color, okay? This is not... I'm just gonna make myself angry again. Okay, I need to move on. Kanika wearily treks back to the general store.
Before I go...
Drugs? You have drugs? You got drugs? Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. Magic? You got magic? You got magic?
I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, and about what's happened to you. But let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea rooms sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Goose.
Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. I guess it's just the two of us now. So you have no idea who you were? I could roughly place most of the others.
None whatsoever.
But I remember everything I said, and I remember that cold feeling. Prisoner of the Scarlets. I wonder what your family was up to back then. It would be easier to guess what they weren't up to, honestly. I guess we can add it to the ever-growing pile of mysteries. What do you remember?
As far as I know, all of it.
I might start forgetting soon, but for now, it's all fresh. The twisting wasn't the most pleasant, but even though I feel like I got tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel so alive. So you don't regret coming along tonight? That smile. I can't believe you're the one being apologetic right now. These bruises are temporary, you know? This could be temporary. You don't know. Avery, you don't know. This could also be temporary. I could wake up next year maybe and be fine again. I could do a Benjamin Button and go backwards. You don't know. Sybil's gonna fix this. Sybil's gonna fix this, right? Look, that was a horrible experience that will stick with me for the rest of my days, but it was also kind of amazing for that. I don't know if that makes sense, but how many other people can say they were possessed by a ghost? I genuinely don't know. I guess you finally got some shared trauma with everyone now. Avery chuckles, then grabs at their ribs, wincing. I know tonight was horrific, but it was also thrilling. I know we all went through it together. It makes it easier. There are people to commiserate with tomorrow morning when the soreness really starts to set in. Which reminds me, I'd better get back home. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. I might have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep is enough to heal up. Oh my god, we just left a skeleton in their house. A dead body in their house. I just realized. And I hope you feel better soon. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. I guess my flirting days with these young'uns are over. Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. Time to wrap things up here. Go back to the estate. I actually do like this timeline way better. I like this... Yeah, I do like this better. As soon as you get into the car, the exhaustion of the night's events overwhelm you. The ache in your bones become a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat. Is this gonna affect my strength? This better not affect my strength. What was the point then of powerful build? The ache in your bones become a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat and your eyelids pull shut as if weighed by lead sheets. Some people like that, you know. We're back. Do you need me to carry you inside? How fucking old am I? What do you mean carry me inside? Did I shrink? Oh no! Are my guns gone? It's for the cat. It's for the cat. It's for the cat. And the kids. And the kids, of course. I don't want to think about how many years of gains got undone tonight. Wow, okay. Did I dream that I gave up? This is my thinking exactly. Did I dream that I gave up years of my life to get rid of a ghost, or did that actually happen? Dang, was I asleep for the whole ride? Ugh, I feel awful. That would be really nice, actually. It hurts to be alive. I'm fine. I can get up. You're not moving. I will do it. Calm down. I don't want to think about how many years of gains got undone tonight. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better here, but your legs are numb with exhaustion. Your cat better cuddle me tonight. I need it. Well, we're back. I have to imagine you want to get to bed. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Do you think Stella's okay? She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. Before I pass out from exhaustion, your workers are planning a strike. I figured you should know. How did you know to call Sybil? This is awful. I'm traumatized. Oh, before I pass out, Avery made it sound like your workers are about to go on strike. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Yeah, I gotta go to bed. Go to bed. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Do you really have the energy to keep talking? Yes, there's blood in my periphery, but you don't need to know that. Spill it, sister. You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? Do you think he's actually going to hurt Stella? Did you kill him? Why is he following me? Why is he all gross? You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news. Did he not treat you well? Do you think he's actually going to hurt Stella? No. He's a creep, but I don't think he has it in him to hurt her. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Stella's irritatingly resourceful. She'll be fine. Why is he following me? He's a creep, stalking his ex's cousin. All the more reason to not talk to him. He's a different man now. Stay away from him. Talking isn't doing much good for your condition. If you keep going, you might collapse on the floor. You can barely stand right now, but if you're going to keep bringing this up, and if people are going to talk behind my back, I at least want you to know my side of things. Pearlan didn't like it when I dated someone for too long. She'd pressure me to break up with them, and if I pushed back, she'd find a way to handle it herself. Did she kill him? If you want to know what went wrong with Wayne, you'd be better off asking her, but she's dead as a doornail, so unless we're stuck dealing with 2 ghosts in 1 week, that's not happening. I don't think I can do that, Tabitha. I don't think I have it in me to give up more lives, more years. Did your mom keep a diary or some shit? Case closed. Be honest, did you off the old lady? Did she do something to him? Wow, what a bitch. Why was she so involved in your dating life? She wanted grandchildren, and she never got any. May she rot in hell. Now go to bed. You need rest. So, telling you to break up with anybody you dated was her way of repaying you for not getting grandchildren? What? That makes no sense. Now go to bed. You need rest. You find yourself unable to object. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all. And then the bus comes. You're just gonna send me back home like this? My cat truck is gonna freak out, Tabitha. I'd like to stay in touch after all this is done. You can't tell me what to do. I'll do my best. And then we never have to see each other again. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. Yes, I do. I have to go get my cat. I'd like to stay in touch after all this is done. Maybe we could do that. It has been kind of lonely being the only Scarlet in our generation. It would be nice to have someone else in the family. You could come visit me. You could come move in with me. Maybe buy a proper apartment. We'll see how things go. Anyway, good night. See you tomorrow. Can you tuck me in? No? Alright. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left. A grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. This is a stick-up. I finished episode 3 with Street Smart. Episode 4 awaits. If you'd like to save before continuing, please do so now. The decision you made in episode 3 bears heavy physical consequences, and a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of this visual reminder or remove it entirely at any point in the preferences. No! Fuck. Shit. Bitch. No. I can't do that. No. Fuck. Don't laugh at me. I was like, the cat, I stand by my decisions, but now I'm like, it's gonna affect the rest of the game. No, Sybil isn't gonna help us. No.
We're not gonna magically wake up better.
Fuck. Shut up, it's not funny.
Charlie, point and laugh.
No, you don't you fucking dare. No, I take it back. No, different timeline, different time. You know, I liked everything that happened in that timeline that never happened, but you know what? We're just gonna... Fuck the library, fuck the cat. The cat's fine, the cat will be fine, okay? The ride back is nearly silent as you and Tabitha reflect on the night's events and your decision to leave the haunting intact. So I guess ghosts are real. Do you think we did the right thing? I know we did. I mean, I know we didn't. Do you think we did the right thing? Second guessing yourself? Don't waste your energy. It's like Sybil said, it's done, and there's nothing we can do about it other than move on. And for the record, yeah, I think we did the right thing. So I guess ghosts are real. Yeah, I guess so. Feels like people should be making a bigger deal out of this. Pretty terrifying to think about. Hell yeah, what a thing to be able to definitely find out. How do you feel about that? The same as I felt before we went into that house. You'd be surprised how quickly people adjust to terrible realities. I'd much rather move on from what happened tonight than make a big deal out of it, and I'm sure most of your little friends feel the same way. You slide back into silence as the car makes its way back to the estate. Carry me, Tabitha. I'm so frail. No? Okay, you're back inside. After the events of this evening, the howling winds and unsteady creaks of the estate almost feel like a warm welcome. Well, we're back. How did you know to call Sybil? I don't know about you, but I feel pretty traumatized right now. How'd you know to call Sybil? Who else should I have called? The cops? I mean, we could have thrown them under the figurative bus. I believe you've seen their competence on full display. Exactly. Besides, I'm sure you've heard that old woman talk. If anyone in this town would have known how to deal with the ghost, it would be her, right? Not because she brings you magic drugs. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Your cousin sighs. What do you want to know? You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news. Do you think he's actually going to hurt Stella? No, he's a creep, but I don't think he has it in him to hurt her. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Stella is irritatingly resourceful. She'll be fine. Did you kill him? He's obviously not dead, so no. Also, thanks for accusing me of murder. Love that. I'm sorry. I should have saved before doing that. Why is he following me? He's a creep, stalking his ex's cousin. All the more reason to not talk to him. He's a different man now. Stay away from him. Why is he all gross? Vulgar hand gesture. He's sick or something. Probably part of why he's such a creepy weirdo now. I don't know if it's contagious, but I wouldn't rule it out, so don't go near him. Do you think Stella's okay, like emotionally? She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. She has an uncanny way of bouncing back from things. She'll be fine. You don't look like you believe that. You care about her. What's going to happen to the library? It'll stay boarded up until a real ghost hunter comes in or something. Or maybe Charlie'll just get fed up and disappear. I don't know how ghosts work, and it's not our problem anyway. The important thing is we both got out of there, and even though everybody got banged up, nobody died. I won't even charge Oscar and Rosalina much rent for the old Maxwell place, out of the kindness of my heart. I'm sure they'll find something soon. Oh, before I forget, word on the street is that your miners are planning a strike. Figured you should know. What? Who told you this? My sources are confidential. If you want good info, they'll stay that way. Fine. Ugh, I knew that's what they were ramping up to, but they're bluffing. They value their paychecks too much to take on that kind of risk. Thanks for the heads up, though. It means a lot, even though I basically accused you of murder like 16 seconds ago. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty traumatized right now. That's great. That fucking face. That's great. Now you're really a Scarlet. Ah, thank you. Fuck. Let this be a lesson to you, Goose. All right, I think it's time for me to turn. And do you want to tuck me in? I didn't mean to say that in such a flirtatious way. Do you want to tuck me in? I'm scared. All right, I think it's time for me to turn in. That's a good idea. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all. And then the bus comes. I'd like to stay in touch after all this is done. Maybe we could do that. It has been kind of lonely, being the only Scarlet in our generation. It would be nice to have someone else in the family. We'll see how things go. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Bye! Oh my god, the door is still open! When are we gonna go there? Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. now commands the entirety of City Hall, a swirling void of wrath and despair that the people of this town will have to learn to ignore. Disaster looms, its tallest yet, over Scarlet Hollow. Ooh. God. Episode 4 awaits. If you'd like to save before continuing, please do so now. All right, that was chapter 3 of Scarlet Hollow. I'm recording this quite a while after recording the chapter. I haven't even started editing it yet, so I'm unsure what it's gonna look like. Well, we hopped timelines in this chapter as well. I think it was pretty obvious. I was firm in my choice, and I was like, yeah, I will live with this, with the consequences of this. I don't care. The cat is safe, everybody's safe, and nobody who's been stuck in this awful town has to pay the price. I was at least lucky I got out. My mom got me out before anything could happen to me. And then the game told me, oh, by the way, you're not strong anymore. We're gonna take that from you. That's gonna be your consequence. You're gonna keep your street smarts. You're gonna keep everything else. You're still the same person. It's just, you're gonna be a little weak person now. And I was like, apparently that's where the line was drawn for me. I didn't see that coming myself. I surprised myself afterwards in how adamant I was being when I was just like, nope, nope. And even my hatchling in the background, like, but you were so pleased with how you managed to say, I don't care. But the cat, fuck the cat, I don't care. You can't take my muscles. Oh, goodness. There was some conflict in this chapter, and I'm not going to say that people's true colors started to emerge, but when people are in a state of crisis, you rarely get to see the best side of them. And unfortunately, characters who I have really enjoyed hanging out with up to now really disappointed me. And I mean, I don't have really an opinion on Stella so far, other than, I mean, Stella, I think I've already voiced the issues I have with her. Again, I don't think it's malicious or on purpose. Like, she doesn't go out of her way to be like, I'm gonna be manipulative now. But I don't think anybody has called her out on it. I don't think even Tabitha does. Kanika is all, I don't know their past. I don't know what Tabitha has said and done. I don't know what kind of fucked up shit Perlan has done on behalf of Tabitha, because she sounded like a nightmare helicopter mom. Like, Kanika really made me upset this episode, this chapter. And I don't want to be upset by her. It sucks. I'm excited to play chapter 4 and learn more about Reese. Hopefully we'll get to spend some one-on-one time with him and his very nice mother. There's something there. I have like a feeling that there's more there than what meets the eye. I'm excited for chapter 4. Yeah.